Maybe. Okay. All right. Think we're getting there. Maybe. Why isn't it going live on YouTube? It's going live on YouTube now. Okay.
Yep, we're live.
Okay. Hooray.
And everyone has just clicked over. All the same people in our live are here.
Okay, we're live.
Okay. Somebody's audio is still on.
Not us.
It's not us.
It's probably me.
Sam.
Hold on.
Sam?
It's me. I'm a dick.
No, you're not, Sam.
But I kind of am.
Charles wants to know, did you kill Bobby? Or actually, he says, did you kill Bobby?
Did I fix it? Is my audio still on?
What?
Is Bobby dead?
Bobby is dead. He died of the virus. No, I shouldn't.
Oh no.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
Actually, that was hilarious.
Too soon.
Too soon. Can't say that. Yeah. Is my audio good?
Yeah.
You sound good to me.
Okay.
Is our audio good?
Yeah. Yeah. No, well, Bobby's fine. He is alive and well. He's just a little sleepy. So
Well,
he's
that's okay.
he may or might not come down. I don't know. We'll see.
So you gave him some chloroform and now he's sleeping.
Yep. Exactly.
Hey, first off, hello everybody who is here, who's watching on the replay as well. This is the ending to what was the craziest day in streaming history for podcasts and bourbon channels. This is pretty fantastic that we made all of this happen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to everybody's streams. Thank you for kind of running with us as we did this kind of guerrilla style at the beginning of it all, and I think that it was really successful. I think that everybody is going to look back on this fondly. At least I hope. I know I am. I think that this is a good indication that we should be doing this more.
It is.
I agree.
I think so.
Totally.
So I'm really pleased with how all this went. Hello, everybody who is coming in from not just Bourbon Blind's stream, but everybody who is on my stream today, Whiskey She Wines, my Bourbon Journey. Who am I missing, guys? Who am I missing? I'm flustered.
Whiskey Crusader.
I'm flustered. I need bourbon.
Mash and Drum. I don't know if you said them.
Mash and Drum, Whiskey Crusaders,
My Bourbon Journey.
My Bourbon Journey.
Yep.
Yes.
I think that's everybody, right?
Hey, speaking of Whiskey Crusaders, Matt is in the chat. Matt, you should have a link so that you can be part of the.
It's in the gram.
Yes, it's on the. It was also forwarded to him. I
Okay.
believe.
It took me forever to find the link. I was like, where is it?
Yeah.
I know he sent it out.
Oh wait, did we forget about Matt and ADHD fishing or
Oh,
whiskey?
yeah.
Oh yeah, we did miss ADHD.
Thanks,
Yeah.
DC. We appreciate it.
Good catch.
Yes,
Mhm.
The funniest person in the Whiskey Tube community.
he is insane, and I love him to death.
Mhm.
It is.
Sam, what are
just
you
the
drinking?
Strawberry Bud Light Seltzer.
best.
Bourbon
It's the
things in the
worst
chat.
flavor. It's not very good.
Bourbon Sane, if you want to hop in here as well, the link is in our Infinity Chain message
Chain.
thread.
Yeah.
Chain, yes, that thing.
You should know the chat by now when you say stuff like that.
I'm doing great with all the lingo today.
You're good. You're good.
We've only been drinking since what, like noon?
Noon.
Pretty much off and on, one way or another.
Like 11
So-
a.m. our time.
Yeah, no kid. I mean, like I was pretty judicious with the amount of bourbon that I was drinking throughout the day, just because I knew that I was going to be in a deep mess if I weren't.
Yep.
So if I weren't careful.
So not too many Perry pours.
No Perry pours at all, actually, which is kind of the reason why one of the reasons why I wanted to do this tonight, because that means that we
Now
can
you
just kind of
can.
go bananas. So
Now you can.
yeah, absolutely. So I'm starting out with the David Nicholson Reserve,
Nice.
the 100 proof. Matt, Whiskey Crusaders. Hold on.
I'm telling Bobby to send it to him.
Oh, okay, great. If he can email it to him, or
Yeah. We have Matt and Bobby talk on the internet, so or on via the text message. So I'm having him board.
I'm trying to think. Is there anybody else who would be? I know that Bill from Whiskey Dick is supposed to be in here at some point too. I mean, I think at least. So we'll see. Anyway,
My Bourbon Journey, Mash and Drum, I Whiskey She Wines. This is My Bourbon Podcast, ADHD, Bourbon Blind, Whiskey Crusaders, and us, the Roundtable.
yes.
So
That was the fastest I've ever heard you speak.
thanks. So the other day I was at work, okay? So I know, Perry, you edit your own stuff, right?
I do. Yes.
When you edit, do you ever put it like 1 1/4, 1.5 speed when you're editing? Try and get through it?
Nope.
So I was editing a video just doing like a rough cut, and it was playing it back at like 1.5 speed. And someone called on the phone for work, so I edit a lot at work. And I started talking to him like this, and I was trying to explain to our product. I was like, in my mind, after I got off the phone, I was like, wait, what? I was like, he probably thinks I talk like that all the time.
I have to do everything at normal speed, because if I don't, I feel like I'm gonna just slightly miss something. Like I try to be really, really judicious with with how I do my editing, but at the same time, I guess I've never really actually tried it at double speed or anything. So I guess I'll have to do that soon.
I just, to do a rough cut, you know what I mean? I try and go through it quick and go back and kind of fine tune everything. But yeah, he called and I was just on a roll, and I was like,
You sounded like me.
right.
If I had $1 for every single person around here that goes, hey, you need to slow down. And I'm like, huh? What do you mean? You need to speed it up. You guys talk too slow.
Come here, Bo. Come here, buddy. Hello, handsome boy. Can y'all see? Y'all can't see Bo.
No, we can't see the puppy.
He's a big old boy.
My cat ran away. I swatted it for trying to drink my bourbon.
Hey, Donnie Linux Cat is saying, "What an awesome idea! Thanks for this. You are so welcome. Thank you guys, everybody who
cheers on that.
Cheers.
Totally
on board
cheers
with it. And cheers, you guys. You know, all it took was somebody saying yes, and sure enough, y'all did. And
you mean we're gonna go live and drink with everyone?
Really?
Let's do this. And thank you for making ours late in the day. I had a nap. We got kids. We got kids to my mother-in-law's. We went shopping. Unfortunately, I missed out on a bunch of really awesome lives, but at the same time, I got my stuff done before the zombie apocalypse hits.
It's coming.
Actually, I shouldn't say zombie apocalypse. It's idiocracy.
The corona apocalypse.
That is fair. Hey, Whiskey Crusaders, I am sending you the link right now.
I just texted it to him too.
Okay.
If that helps.
Oh.
So Matt, it's coming to multiple places. Ready, begin.
First annual Perry Whiskey Podcast Festival.
We should make this a thing.
Absolutely. There's Matt.
Perfect.
Ready, begin.
I'm here, so it's all good.
Hello, buddy.
I'm gonna kill this other thing.
You might want. I think you need to mute us though.
Yep.
What's happening?
We're good now.
Okay, good. Let's break it out for a second.
No, because when you have both up, it sounds like it's a rolling repetitive thing. It's all good.
Michael Klein said, so much fun chatting with you all today. Thanks for this. Absolutely. It was so much fun getting to see all this happen.
Appreciate it. It was a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. If I could speak, that'd be great since I do a podcast. Thanks to you as well, Matt, for coming on last minute and being a part of this.
Anytime, man.
Too.
You know you're welcome on our channel anytime.
Yeah, man. I never did email you back about when I was available.
I emailed you like 2 weeks ago. So Clifton's going to be on. If you want to come on with us on the 23rd, I'd love to have you with Clifton.
I would love to do that. That'd be great.
Come on. I will send you the links for the 23rd, and then you go on with Clifton. It'll be a great night.
I have a feeling a lot of us are going to have a lot more open time.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm considering just going live every single day.
Yeah.
Right?
Hell yeah, let's do this. Sam, are you up to drinking every single day?
I already drink every single day.
Yeah,
This will be on the internet every single day.
Hey, I'm gonna get this pup upstairs real quick. Y'all keep rolling, and I'll be right back.
The only issue we're going to have is we may have to lock up children into multiple rooms because they're not going to be at school anymore, and that's a thing of the past.
So that's the problem is our kids are gonna. So my kids are out for the next 2 weeks. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with my 2 damn kids? They already want to kill each other. It's like, okay, I guess I'll take off the next 2 weeks. I'm not taking off, but like working from home, whatever we're doing. And I'm like, between whiskey bullshit and my resume, because my job sucks ass, that'd be great. I told my boss, I'm like, I'm going to apply for the jobs already these 2 weeks because this place sucks ass. So, whatever. It's fine. He's like, it's cool because we got fucked out of our bonuses. So it's great. Like last year I got $7,000. This year I got jack shit. So
what did I miss?
Friday, I did about
what happened?
Maybe 15 minutes worth of work.
Matt's life problems.
Oh, yeah, great.
I'm like, yeah, you can go fuck yourself. That's fine.
We're 11 minutes into live. F-bombs are perfectly okay.
Exactly.
This is great. I guess I'm going to have to put an explicit tag on this one.
Oh, because I'm like my boss. I'm like, you're a fucking asshole. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, Bourbon. Never mind. Sorry. Don't mind me. I'm gonna shut up and drink my bourbon.
We swear a lot.
Oh, I'm fully aware.
I mean,
we're on the opposite end of the spectrum. I don't swear at all. So
yeah, our show is a total fuck show because it is. Because it is what it is.
Sorry, Perry. Didn't know you.
I mean, I know that Aaron and Kyle and Bobby and Sam swear a shitload, so we're all good.
Yeah,
we all swear a lot.
Chad said 11 minutes into this stream, 8 hours into the day. Yeah, see, that's the thing is that this has been going since noon today. So
exactly, so it's all good.
Cursing is always available. I try to limit it to the 25-minute mark because Kyle said that if I curse in the first 25 minutes, that YouTube flags us. So I try really hard not to curse.
Oh,
yeah. During our reviews, we have Will.
It doesn't happen, Sam. I don't have to worry about this. Kyle's just paranoid.
I think Kyle's paranoid because we give 0 fucks and we.
Yeah, we do leave
apparently you give plenty in the.
I give plenty of fucks, right? Yeah, and YouTube has yet to give a fuck. I guess
exactly because YouTube doesn't give a fuck about us because they're like, here, whiskey, whatever the fuck you do want to do.
Right?
The best channel is like 200,000 subscribers. Yeah,
I'm like, we're all adults. We're all obviously drinking, so.
Fuck is the greatest word on the planet. It's an adjective, a noun, a verb, and everything else. My kids, it's gotten so bad that when I'm like, holy fuck, and my kids are like, oh my God, what just happened? Is everything okay, Mama? I'm like, what are you doing? And my kids are like, hey, Mama, what just happened?
Hey, Dustin, tell Misty I didn't say anything. This is all them.
My kids were like, you're a fucking asshole. You're a fucking dishhole. Fuck you. Hello, the goddamn dishwasher. Go fuck your ass. Like, God damn it. Fuck your own shit. It's bullshit.
Oh, it's going to be a night.
Yeah.
So this doesn't have a cutoff, right? We're good to go forever?
Good, I mean,
winners! Yes! We're home.
I'm past my give up situation, so it's like, you're, whatever the hell you're, what do you call it? Your fucking converts, whatever, to suitable language, you're fucked up. This one. Because we're all going to say a lot of fuck.
What the fuck?
Donnie said more F-bombs per minute than you have ever heard. I thought this was Deadwood.
Oh.
Yes.
It's either Deadwood
amazing
or Sons of Anarchy. One or the other. They both say fuck
and everyone just realized we had that.
Or really anything on HBO.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Where is Swan? I need Swan to approve all of these
what the hell is the show?
All of these comments.
Oh
my gosh. I all of that I'm doing is just approving F-bombs.
Make me a mod, Perry. Make me a mod.
It's a pure fucking F-bomb. It's just fuck this, fuck that. My whole goddamn John fucking fuck sucks. Fuck.
So Perry, what you need to do is go back and download this video, edit it afterwards, and bleep out everything. So all everyone hears is beep, 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 beep. It'll sound like a Morse code episode.
Somebody said it's a bizarre world when Sam isn't the one swearing the most. Good point. That is a good point.
Oh, Swan, where are you?
I love it.
Swan.
Swan.
He's like, where's my goddamn moderator?
Oh my gosh.
You know, he's just sitting back and laughing.
Where's Trev Wilson? Trev Wilson, where are you?
Steve
Oh, the assholes that are trapped in our monitors on our shows who also don't give a fuck? You're shit out of luck.
Swan's not even in here, but
And I don't see Steve. Is Steve a mod on yours?
No, he's not.
Trev are both moderators on ours, so it's like
Yeah, they're on
we have
ours,
our
too.
moderators on ours. We have a couple others.
Steve
because
is in every single chat.
I don't see him though. He was totally plugging.
He gave everyone
He gave
the link.
everyone the link, and now I don't see him.
Don, the Linux cat says, Perry, put me in, coach.
Fine. Donnie, you're a moderator now. Congratulations.
we have like 20 mods.
Please
You've
approve
been-
every plug you see.
Enjoy being sorted into a Gryffindor.
Throw him in the fucking deep end.
Yeah.
Did
It's
you
either
know
that or you're made king by
excited too.
what's that line from Holy Grail about made king by a watery tart out of the lake or something? I can't
Yeah.
remember.
I don't know,
Anyway.
but it's one of the greatest moves of our time that your mother was a fucking hamster. Your father was
Your father smelled of elderberries.
Yeah, exactly. Go fuck yourself. It's fine.
I love those.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
There's Steve.
There's Steve. We were just having a 5-minute conversation on you
About fucking Steve.
about fucking Steve.
Fine. Steve's a moderator now too. Christ be with you.
You get a wrench. You get a wrench. You get a wrench.
Hey, Chris Big Feets, welcome in. Oh my gosh.
He's like, goddamn.
Good luck getting monetized. I was really hoping this one was going to be a monetization.
You're going to go and get monetized. YouTube's going to watch this and be like, no.
No. Well, in lieu of monetization, I also don't have super chats on here. So because I'm not at 1,000 subscribers yet. But anyway, what you can do instead, if you want to send a super chat, my PayPal is so you just send on YouTube and it's there, and you send me a question, comment, whatever, read it out, and
You broke up.
You totally went digitized. YouTube's like,
Oh, I
no,
broke
we're not
up.
going to let you say that.
He's like, go fuck yourself. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be serious here, and YouTube decides that it's going to screw me over. Okay.
One more time.
Anyway, so I don't have super chats, but I do have PayPal. The link to my PayPal, or the address to my PayPal for super chat, quote unquote, kind of deal, is in the description of this video. So just scroll down, and you can send me questions or comments or anything. I'll read them out here, and yeah, that's it.
Also, go subscribe to Perry's channel. He's put this together.
Yep.
If you are a member of Bourbon Blind Nation, or anything else, you need to go hit that subscribe button. Let's get Perry his super chats.
Please. I would really appreciate that.
And cheers on that one. I'm finishing my drink because I almost died.
Yeah, I mean, no, all good.
Brian Brennicky sent the first super chat. He said "Effity FFF." That's literally what he said.
This is what I'm drinking now.
Yeah. To everybody who is asking what I'm drinking, I am just drinking Taylor Small Batch. I grabbed it on my way out the door because I love this bourbon. What's everybody else got in the glass at the moment?
Cavaline pork cast solo. Because
I think I poured some backbone.
Here, just do that.
Thanks. RC6.
Yep. You need to finish that first.
I'm going to drink
And
Bobby
Perry,
Jr.
I will take shots with you because I'm that nice of a person. On our lives, you super chat Perry. I will drink with him.
Ooh, there we go. All right. So
There you go.
cheers
Doubling
to
down.
Brian.
So I'm drinking Belmead 113 proof bourbon reserve.
Yes. Yes.
For now.
I love Cask Strength Reserve. That's one of my favorites.
Oh, I love mellow corn. I stole Bobby's Stag Jr. because he's not here. So fuck that guy. So
You stole his what?
Stag Jr.
My husband's Stag Jr.
Well, that's fine.
Is it?
You
Fine.
can just drink his Stag Jr. instead.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go.
Sam, what batch? Do you know?
12. The internet told me earlier because we didn't know.
Here's on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
She went to go find it.
Should have brought mine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I've got plenty.
Springbank. Blech. Jason Coates.
Mike, Chad Hawley, rather, also sent one in. He said, "Thanks again for another great day. Here's to pay more moderators. LOL."
Cheers.
Cheers, Chad Hawley.
For real. Here's Chad Hawley.
Is this number 12? I was drinking with Chad Hawley last night.
Matt,
Can
can I
you
just say
believe
you're
that-
killing me right now, buddy?
He
what?
was like, "Do you really finish your glasses when you're not live? Like, is that really a thing?" I'm like, "Yep, dunk."
Mm-hmm.
Matt, are you feeling okay, man?
I'm good. I feel real good.
That's 13.
Let's be honest.
No,
I had a
that's
long
not Infinity
drink
Blonde.
start. We had about
'Cause I know.
20 or so during our stream,
Holy moly!
It's up there.
plus whatever I had
It's
here.
probably
So
over there.
I feel real good.
Hmm.
I'll be honest with you, guys. I'm pretty fucked up. It's all good. So, I mean, it happens.
Look, man. I understand. I totally get it.
Pretty fucked up.
Okay, Swan's finally here. Swan's here.
There he is.
I'm gonna drink some more of this Lincoln County package store freaking birthday
Lincoln Road.
birthday boy.
Ooh, Dixon Deadman.
Yeah, that's a good
Little,
if you're
little
happy
action.
with that one, Harry,
Yeah.
this is a good pick. So this is a Dixon Jimmy Ferris pick.
Yes.
So this one is OBSK at 10 years 4 months.
I think I've had that one. I think I actually got to have it.
8.4. This is my favorite. Like this proxy to me for is better than the 131st.
Steven just asked, what did I pop into here? Steven, I don't even know.
We don't even know.
Yeah. DC asked, if y'all had a get together of new whiskey drinkers, what one bottle would you bring?
Hmm.
Be a bird. Probably Tom Moore Ball and Bond. Because Tom Moore Ball and Bond is the greatest thing for $175, $22.
Oh.
I mean, you can't beat that for real.
Do I need to answer the standard Aaron answer for everything?
Is go fuck yourself.
Well, that too, but Booker's.
I would say Booker's too.
That's what CPM. That's why I love you.
I know. Girlfriend.
This fucker. I mean, Tom Moore, Ball and Bond, $22.
That's the ugliest bottle I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly.
Classic bullshit. But
You
it's
pick.
the greatest bottle for $22 for a 175. I mean, good lord, it's like $10 for a 75.
Matt, are you already slurring?
I don't fuck this shit. It's fine.
Steve says this is my. Steve was asking how long you've been drinking. I think Matt, if I read that right, because I'm not 100% sober.
I had one meal today, so I'm pretty fucked up. I've eaten
Sorry.
eggs.
Sorry.
I had eggs and some bacon about 1 o'clock today. So I'm pretty fucked up. It's all good. Yeah, I haven't had dinner yet. I'm gonna have dinner eventually. Because why the fuck not?
I'm gonna grill out some burgers here in a little bit. You can have one.
I'm pretty fucked up. It's all good.
Two PayPal super chats. First one goes to Anthony Mercury. Cheers to you, buddy. And the second one goes to Kyle,
I'm not drinking for him.
who just simply wrote the F word in the message.
I'm not drinking for Kyle.
Thanks,
That
Kyle.
one's all y'all.
You can go fuck yourselves. It's fine.
Chad
wife
Holly
said that
earlier
too.
said, I hope you didn't have hopes of using this as a podcast episode. Joke's on you guys, I did.
The funny thing is, so the funny thing, Perry, is so Chad and Sarah, obviously we love them. Miss Bourbon Night is going, what the fuck and the rest of us assholes from YouTube do? We're like, oh, God damn it, we can't use any of that shit.
Oh my God! Last time I was on your stream, I passed out, and then my husband drew a Hitler mustache on me. Live. Live.
Hey,
Someone mentioned that in our chat. I'm sorry, Sam, that I missed it, but I'm glad I didn't because I would get angry.
Oh, it's fine. That's what people in the chat were like, Bobby's gonna be so mad at you. I'm like, do you know how many times he's written on my face? It's fine. It's fine. It was fine.
At least you didn't have like some little, Southern fucking Confederate fucking, Mullen
Right.
bullshit.
Yeah.
It
was
was
fine.
really funny though.
It was a Hitler mustache and then a goatee, I believe.
I would kill Kyle.
We
Yeah.
laughed our asses off.
All in good fun.
Bobby tweeted on Sam. We did jack shit. Bobby did it. It's all Bobby's fault.
Yeah, right.
So
It's
you know
so
what you need to go do, right? He's asleep right now, right?
I know. I should go. Yeah.
I'd
He'll
be
wake
like
up.
devil horns and
Oh,
like
yeah,
start
yeah,
coloring
yeah,
his
do it.
face. Dude, it'd be rainbow.
Oh, come on, Sam. You've got to do it to Bobby. It'll be amazing.
And then take a picture.
Yes, and please
Let
put
me,
it.
let me go see what he's.
Okay, a couple of things real quick.
Give in to peer pressure.
Of course. And I will gladly egg her on. And anyone else that needs egging on.
John in Hamner. Cheers to you, buddy. Super chat.
That's Nick.
PayPal.
Nick.
That's Nick from
You
our
got a drink.
channel.
Oh, Nick. Hi, Nick.
Yeah, look. This is a problem. Drip, drip,
Yeah,
drip,
because you
on the
just
table.
spilled your whiskey. Also,
I really wanted
Jim
something good.
Tizak.
We only have 14 bottles around us. Oh, no, I won't. That's
Why?
I don't want bananas. Hey, look what
Jim
I found.
Jim
Sorry,
Tizak.
it's not quite right.
I love today. I love today so much.
So
We love you, Perry.
I'm now super chatting with red wine bourbon. It works.
Amazing. Nick did say, "Let's make Aaron drink."
That sounds like Nick.
That sounds like Nick. 'Cause I will promise to drink as long as you have to.
And Jim Tizak said he subscribed.
Nice. Jim's in
So,
the chat.
Cheers
I
to
love
you,
you,
Jim.
Jim.
ADHD Whiskey is here. He loves lamp.
I'm done.
He's just naming things around the room.
Perry,
No.
I'm sorry. I'm apologizing now. If
I
Jim's no, he said Jim Tizak. I'm in trouble. Hi, Jim. Jim's my friend.
He likes to make Aaron drink.
He loves to make me drink.
Steve H said, "What did you get yourself into, Perry? I have no idea.
So
I have
anytime
no
you wanna
absolute
play-
clue."
Anytime you want to come play with us on a live, we are more than happy to have you.
Oh,
And if
I'm
you are,
down.
like I
I'm
said
down with
before, if you are a member of Bourbon Blind Nation, if you are one of our Patreon members, go on over, hit the subscribe button for Perry. He's the one that put this together. Perry has literally been drinking since 11 o'clock Central Time, 12 o'clock Eastern Time. We are now at, I have no clue what time. And props, love it. He's actually going live. Go ahead and tell your story, but you're not home, are you?
no, I'm not at home right now. No, whoa, Jason Coates just made it $3.99. Fantastic. Thank you, Jason Coates. And no, I am not at home right now. I am dog sitting tonight, and so I am in a stranger's basement doing this. So good times. Good
Hopefully, you
times.
don't mean like actual stranger, but
No,
because then you're just breaking.
client.
Then you're just breaking and entering.
No,
it's a
no. I
client,
mean,
it's not
like,
a dog.
yeah, I mean, like, it's a client of ours. So
Yeah.
No, that works.
So
Client, friend, Patreon member. It's all the same, right?
absolutely, yeah. Steven Sussman just super chatted as well. He said, wait, hold on, Matt.
I eat bacon. It's all good.
Steven said, I don't even know what to say, but this stream is making me jealous that I'm sober. Stupid antibiotics. Steven, we'll drink one for you, buddy. Cheers. This is my Stranger's Basement Bourbon podcast. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. Things are going to go crazy, I feel like.
I definitely eat bacon.
Does DoorDash do bacon, Matt?
I've had one meal today, so I need food.
I am almost there with you. I had Irish stew and sushi
Whoa.
at
I
noon.
need food because
We're an hour behind. We're on your time zone.
Hammered. I need food.
God bless you.
Thank you.
I got a new one in from Daniel Blake Carter. Cheers to you, buddy. I love that that's wine out of a Glencairn. That's amazing.
And now it's not.
He said, cheers. I wish you all the best. What is your favorite bourbon and scotch? I am not much of a scotch guy. Favorite bourbon, though, is really hard to pin down. If I had one that I'd probably take on a desert island, either Elijah Craig Barrel Proof or Rare Breed.
Ooh,
Probably.
I don't like the second one, but that's okay. Elijah Craig is the reason why I drink bourbon, so you can't go wrong. Except, what is your guys' take? So we have 3.
Harry loves A120.
What? Do you really?
I love A120 so much.
Well, we can't all be winners.
Oh, man.
I mean,
That
that
was
really
brutal.
big go hearts. This is
Swan
after
said
drinking
we're at
for 2 hours
400.
straight.
We're at 400. Thank you guys so much for
Yes.
subscribing.
Come
wanna-
on,
I
1,000.
I so bad. Oh, man, if we got 600 more subscribers just tonight, that would be unbelievable.
Pretty
I will
awesome.
Unreal.
drink until I'm willing to help out. For the cause. Except I'm now going to Armagnac.
Michael Kerr said debauchery, the whiskey tube store pick. That would be amazing. Joseph Brazo said that Matt's about to barf. Probably.
Yep.
Get that bacon to that man.
Throwing up is a good thing as long as you can come back and bounce back.
Right, you
Yeah.
got to rally.
Chad,
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Chad said Matt's moving in slow motion right now.
He is. He is. He's gonna start typing with his toes.
Bourbon Lens is here. Hello, Bourbon Lens. Bourbon Lens, you should have the link as well if you would like to hop on here.
Ooh, bourbon or bacon barf. That would be awful.
Ew.
Thank you.
Ooh. Is that Rare Breed you're drinking, Sam?
Yeah, I went with it because it's close to me. Bobby is half awake, guys. I cannot draw on him tonight, but it
You
will
can paint his toenails. I'll help you.
Yeah,
I don't know how I could help you from here, but I would totally be
you
down.
can cheer me on.
Hell yeah. Any day of the week.
Mhm.
What else do I need to do? I'll do anything right now.
I know.
Well,
Now we're since
within
we're all
reason.
outside. But I do like Rare Breed. You don't like Rare Breed, Aaron?
I like to mix it in things.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, it's good.
But you don't love it.
liquors. No, it's not in my top 7.
Hmm.
Oh, Chad, I won't do that. That's not cool. Chad said insert Aaron's nail polish plug now. I just like painting people with glow in the dark nail polish because it's fun. And then they freak out when they look at their toes.
Swan, I agree with you. Rare Breed is wonderful.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I think it's fantastic. You know what else is fantastic? Virgin bourbon.
Virgin
I
bourbon.
haven't had that.
It's
Oh.
it's a Heaven Hill product. It's 7 years old and 101 proof.
Nice.
Why don't we have this?
I don't know. Is it like Kentucky only thing?
It's actually only like North and South Carolina, I think.
Make it happen.
Okay.
Matt's moving so slow.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh, Matt.
Matt, do you know your name?
I do.
Oh, good.
I have 2 words: protein and carbohydrates,
Yeah.
Also good.
and liquid IV.
Also good. This is 23-year Grain Crew Glenfiddich.
There you
Interesting.
go.
So next super chat comes from Dustin Whitaker, good buddy of the show. He said, "To my brother in bourbon, we're gonna live forever." Yes, we are, unless the corona gets us.
No, we'll be all
Cheers.
right. We're all drinking over 120. Is anyone drinking under 120? If you need to, pour yourself a glass of 120. You will be okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
I actually have a story on this, and I'm not going to go there. But if you check out our live, I've been exposed. I'm on day number 9 now, 10, 11. No, I'm on 11, 12. I don't even remember the day number I'm on. I was in New York City last 2 weeks ago.
It's time to get off. You're drunk? I don't care. Get off. You're drunk.
Whoa, I hear me.
Get off.
Nope.
We're fine.
No, it's time to get off. Come on, it's time to get off.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
139.6. Brian, what is that?
We'll just,
That
Just hold on.
was me.
I believe that was Matt's wife laying down the hammer.
that was definitely what
that was.
happened.
He is grounded.
You know, behind every one of these whiskey guys is a woman going, "Please don't stop.
Stop.
This is not a good idea."
Stop. Yeah.
And he's gone.
He was looking a little bit.
Oh boy.
He needs to go for a water break.
Yep.
And maybe some protein and
Yeah, he needs a little dinner, a little water, maybe a little nap. That's what I did when we got off of our live stream.
Everybody remember, water is your friend.
Mhm.
Water is your
So
friend.
there's and liquid IV.
Electrolytes.
Yes.
That's what plants crave.
No, liquid IV.
Whiskey Steve just said, "Bye, Matt."
Yep, it's been real.
Woo, okay.
Oh,
Good stuff. Good stuff, man.
I just read Joseph's comment.
Is that the one? There's no woman here.
No, he said he's puking in that
Puking.
Grand Cru
Oh,
box.
that's
Yeah.
not nice. Be nice. Like Matt has been on a couple.
Did you see? That was a Game of Thrones battle scene.
what?
Holy moly.
Oh, you win the internet, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she laid
This-
down the hammer.
this
Just
is
remember, you need to drink liquid IV between. If you guys haven't had liquid IV, I have some. I'll send it to you. It's amazing. Like props on that.
Can you send it like on a drone or something?
Yeah.
It's at Costco for sure.
YW, it's time to get off.
He was on our live drinking pretty good too. So he's probably been on a couple lives. I don't know when he started. We were late to the game on the but
The
yeah.
whole thing.
On the I missed out on a lot. I wish we hadn't had kids.
Joseph Brazo, Matt's wife is named Thor because she just brought the hammer down.
Yes. Yeah. She straight said, "Turn that off now."
He's like,
He
click.
said, okay.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Will said most of us have been drinking since 1. Yes, most of us have indeed.
I'm just drinking 2 hours straight, so we're good.
I took a break. I'll admit, otherwise there's no way I could, because I go downhill fast, and I needed to flatten the curve. So otherwise it would have been the big dog.
Jim T said, "I assume the virgin bourbon has a strong cherry profile."
That sounds like Jim.
Is that Jim T set?
Yes.
Jim, I love you. And for that, cheers. I'm drinking Armagnac. I love you. Mwah. I can't help the volume level. If you don't like my volume level, I'm really sorry. I love y'all.
Whiskey Throttle, I don't even know what's going on.
Nobody knows what's going on. We have no idea.
See, I thought maybe we would oh, hey guys, what's the video where Food Quick's wife divorces him midstream? That's a great.
I need to watch that.
Have you ever seen that? Where
It has
he's
like over 2 million views.
he's doing like a Scotch review or something, and his wife is packing up and leaving the house in the background behind him. And at one point, he just turns around and goes, "Okay, bye," and then goes right back to it. He just goes right back to it. It is beautiful. It is some really, really.
All I have to say is, I was about to say, Perry, you don't know what you just got yourself into, because Sam and I have now. You're only live with us. Except I started laughing in the middle of it, and I just snorted Armagnac. So you got to give me a hot second.
Ooh, I love Armagnac. It doesn't
belong in your lungs. However, Armagnac, I don't know the proof on it because I can't find the bottle. Here's the bottle. Oh, we're only at 80 proof. Never mind. I was going to say, if you snort alcohol, make sure it's over 120 proof. You won't have to worry about the coronavirus anymore.
Trev Wilson, you are now also a moderator. Congratulations.
Trev, we love you. Big hearts. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Trev's alive.
And this is where the downhill curve steepens. Yes, indeed, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you okay over there, Aaron?
No, I'm here. We're getting dogs in. Hold on one second.
I'm just making sure you're okay more than anything.
Oh, I'm good. Trust me.
Okay.
I got this. Here, hold my Armagnac.
I don't think I've ever had Armagnac.
I love Armagnac. It's
What's it taste like?
It's like the grape version of whiskey.
Oh.
So it's if wine were a whiskey.
Got it.
I guess is the best way to put it.
All right.
But
I can play that game.
I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Trev Wilson and I. Okay, so fun here. Let's talk for a second. Trev Wilson and I now have kind of like a bromance thing going on together.
Oh. I mean, I told you, I would lick that man's abs.
I heard that. I did hear that.
He is a stud.
Greg's Whiskey Guide, thank you. I appreciate you, my friend, for saying I'm a good guy. That's awfully nice of you.
So yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off. So you and Trevor in a domestic.
Yeah, we just we saw each other face to face or screen to screen for the first time today, and we both just kind of realized that the other one's not so bad looking. And I was like, hey Trev, what's up, buddy?
Trev's a stud.
How you doing?
And he was like, "What's up, Perry?"
Mike said Trev is a winch. I mean a wrench. Oh my goodness gracious. This is just the best day ever.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, anybody who is coming on here, oh wait, hold on. Whiskey Throttle said Cognac and Armagnac are both French brandies made from white wine grapes. Unsurprisingly, Cognac is made in Cognac and Armagnac is made in Armagnac. In the said it with an Italian accent. Gascony.
Repeat that one more time.
That's wrong.
Gascony.
Gascony. Now we're really gonna get flagged, and I'm gonna get canceled. Donnie said, "Did you hear some Barry White playing in the background?" It was actually Careless Whisper, but this is my soulmate podcast.
What are you drinking? What is that?
Brian Allred, 133 proof Blanton straight from the barrel. Will that work? If that's cool, then I can go back inside. 100. I love Blanton straight from the barrel. I almost brought some with me.
Somebody help somebody, because I can't do it.
This one, Luna Delord, 25 year.
Yes.
It's in my lungs right now. I'm sorry. Straight to the bloodstream.
Greg said, "Just ask me. I'm French, guys. Just saying." Amazing. If wine were a whiskey, I whiskey she wines likes this comment. Joseph Brazo. Oh, Trevor's coming over. I need to light a smelly candle. Yeah, this is wild. This is something else.
What should I?
Do you have any Robert Mondavi?
What?
No.
I take that as a no.
Are you asking me or Sam?
No, Sam. She was looking at. She's like, "What do I drink?" And I'm like, "Robert Mondavi."
Oh.
Yeah, no. I have what's GC Cafe au lait. It's in a sample bottle. I have no idea what it is.
It's gonna be coffee because Cafe au lait is coffee.
Right. Well, it's also 113 proof coffee. I'll take that. Whatever.
Hell yeah!
Bobby won't mind.
Holy
It's okay.
You won't care.
Sam's never gonna sleep.
Nope. I'll sleep real good.
Richie Z, I've seen you on quite a few It's Bourbon Night lives. Do you always sit between Chad and Sarah? Not always.
Just sometimes.
Just every now and then. This is a very interesting question. I'm gonna move on from that one.
This has got to be scotch. It smells like shit. I'm not drinking it.
Just pour it back in the bottle. It's
Nope.
okay.
Save that for Bobby.
Pour it over your shoulder.
What's that? We'll go back to rare breed. Fuck it.
There you go.
Red wine is always amazing with bourbon.
I
You
know.
can put rare breed with red wine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
guess what I've got.
my red wine's upstairs, and that seems really far away right now. So,
Only if you stop and paint Bobby's nails.
I know he's awake. He said he. I don't know if he like didn't drink. He said he had a pretty solid head change after our live, and he was really hungry. And I think just since then he's just not really felt like
Been
100%.
there.
Yeah,
We've been
so
there.
that's fine.
Day hangovers are the worst.
I know. Yeah.
Kyle's had 2 days of day homers.
Day homers. Have another drink.
Cheers.
Will Henderson said, Perry, where's the ref shirt? It is back at home.
What did WTF? We have
Perry is
got-
live from an undisclosed location today.
They have food.
No.
Who's even to say that Perry is my real name?
Right. We don't know that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, that's good.
Chad said returns the minutes until our last F-bomb to 0.
Someone say F-bomb?
Must have
I
been
think I
Sam.
said fuck.
And there we go again.
I sleep two drinks. Yes.
Nice.
Time Frankfurt. Amazing. Jimbo asked, did I take my mic everywhere? Just about.
Never
I
know
brought
when you need it.
I brought it with me tonight though because I knew I was going to be doing this and I didn't want to be without, some kind of good audio content quality.
I don't know if quality is the right word for it.
What are you
Why?
saying, Aaron?
No, the quality is amazing, but like what we've been talking about,
Yeah.
bombs left and right. I'm like, quality?
Yeah, it's not something like that. Who's to
Might-
say?
No, you sound amazing. Don't.
Oh,
you're
thank
good.
you. Thanks.
She just likes your voice, Perry.
Oh, thanks, Aaron.
You have a very soothing voice, Perry. I
No.
will.
Guys, isn't it amazing?
It's the best podcast voice too.
It is.
Totally.
I'm like,
You say, "Hello, this is my bourbon podcast. Thank you for
and I'm
listening
like,
in." And
please
I'm like,
keep talking.
"You're like radio tuner, man."
Please keep talking. There's a couple
I
voices
feel like
you're like,
I
please
have hit-
keep talking. Read the dictionary.
Jimbo said, so you can sound amazing to Trev. Yeah, sure. I feel like, though, that I've reached my quota of compliments for the rest of the year today.
Nah.
And, like, the rest of the year is just going to be like, Perry, really? Those shoes with that shirt? Come on, man. Man. Okay. Hey, anybody who has just been coming in, welcome into the Roundtable wrap up for the day of live streams trying to prevent coronavirus from spreading. That's what it was. That's how I branded it. So,
We can't spread coronavirus if we're all inside drinking.
amen.
keep
Amen to
drinking,
that.
It's
Yeah.
like, just keep swimming, just keep drinking.
So if you have come from other channels, welcome. If this is the first time you have ever been on my channel, I'm Perry, of course. I'm the host of this My Bourbon Podcast. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for checking out everybody's streams throughout the day. I do not have super chats live on here just yet because I'm not at 1,000 subscribers. But I do have an alternative. It is my PayPal account. It is in the description below. If you shoot me a quote unquote super chat, I'll read out your comment or question on here. And yeah, that's it. Also, we are currently
Hit the like and thank you. Hit
That
the like
too.
and subscribe
like
button,
and
and I
subscribe,
will
bell
drink.
notification.
every single super chat that Perry's doing, I'm drinking because that's Bourbon Blinds. That's what we do.
So I'm really bummed because I was about to make a 69 joke because that's how many viewers we were at, and it dropped down to 66.
Oh, you can still make the joke though. It's okay.
Jokes are always good.
We had 69 viewers, and all I was going to say was nice.
And cheers on that.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Will said, if you PayPal, you learn my real name. That is not untrue. Also, don't make that public, please. Greg said that I have a very radio voice. Sorry for another compliment. Okay.
You deserve all the compliments. Perry's the reason why we have had a day, and almost a day, 12 o'clock, a day of
That's a whole day, man.
It totally is.
Yep.
Of live podcast, or not podcast, but live YouTube videos and different channels and all the rest. Props. I'm toasted. Sorry, I got nothing.
It's okay. I'm laughing at Chad Hawley's question for saying.
I know. No, I didn't make my armpit fart. I had an it. I'm crude.
Give it another hour. That's what the show's going to devolve into.
Yeah. I mean, I get it that we do a lot of dick and fart jokes on our channel, but
no armpit.
This is not the time. This is not the time.
What are we? 12?
Chad, keep drinking. You've been drinking since noon. Chop, chop, chug.
Brian said, I won't out Perry's real name, but he looks more like a Perry to me.
You
Thank
do
you,
look
Brian.
like a Perry.
Thank you.
He's a Pear Bear.
I'm going to be honest. This is my horribleness of Disney Channelness. Every time I hear Perry, all I can see is
Perry the Platypus.
What?
Perry the Platypus?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. No.
Where's Perry?
I've been getting Perry. Hey, where's Perry? I've been getting Perry the Platypus since I was about 11 or 12.
Since Perry the Platypus was a thing?
Yeah, exactly. Jimbo said, I already gave out my last name. Well, fair enough. Bourbon saying, thank you so much. I appreciate that compliment. So everybody keeps thinking that I did a whole lot of work to put this together, but really it was about 2 days worth of like thought and effort that went into making this happen. But I'm really happy that this even happened at all. I'm amazed that, and so if you didn't tune in earlier, the whole thing behind doing this was just really me going, everybody is really, really bummed out about the fact that, New Orleans Bourbon Festival got canceled, that all these sporting events got canceled, the NCAA tournament, kids are having to miss out on their high school basketball tournaments and this, that, and the other. It's just, we needed something to kind of alleviate our sadness and lift our spirits a little bit. So I'm really happy that this all kind of came together, sitting on our thumbs. So, so thank you guys so much for tuning in to everybody's streams. Yeah, well, yeah, fair enough. But thank you so much to everybody who has tuned in today, for supporting content creators like us. I said the other night on my Patreon live stream that doing this is a good source of income for me. It's not the most money in the world, but it is helpful, and I appreciate everybody who does support us on Patreon and stuff like that. So please continue to do that. I know that times are going to get a little bit tough over the next couple of weeks, especially for those who are hourly workers and whatnot, but I appreciate you guys so much. So anyway, cheers, please.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah, cheers on that.
Cheers to that.
Yes.
Very well said, Perry.
Totally. Sorry, I was laughing. Kyle dropped his mic.
Brian said there are a lot more days of summer vacation this year. Perry the Platypus is needed more than ever. Amen to that.
Hell yeah.
Freaking love Perry the Platypus.
Pear Bear.
Jimbo said, I think every time Perry cuts out, he's cussing up a storm. Not the case. Greg said, interesting. Thanks, Perry. That makes more sense. Laugh prevents us from anguish for sure. And a couple of drinks too as well. I totally agree with you, my friend.
Just keep drinking.
YW said today rivaled 12 hours of Boom.
Yeah.
I think that if we all wind up quarantined, each of us needs to just take a day and live stream the entire day.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Just
down.
keep going.
I know she's down.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I shouldn't be quarantined. That's the problem.
Her and Sam are all for it. I can vouch for Sam already.
Oh, absolutely. Duh.
So yeah, like I'm really my mom. My mom is a chaplain for an elderly community. She's been told to stay off work because of the letter she got. And I'm like, Mom,
That they waited a good week.
yeah, they waited a week. I'm like, we're good. Like, but then again, I keep hearing that like you could have no symptoms.
Yeah, I've heard that too. It's crazy.
If there's a huge outbreak where I'm at, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what else to do with that.
I haven't stopped kissing you, so.
Right? And my kids are still living their lives, and we'll just keep drinking.
Jim Tizik sent in the next super chat. Thank you, Jim. He said, and you have great hair too, effer.
Jim, my friend Jim. God damn it, son of a biscuit.
Cheers, Jim.
I love that you say biscuit instead of bitch, but you start out.
Fuck.
But your fuck words are just flying aplenty.
YW said
all day long. Son of a biscuit is my like go-to.
Is that your jam?
I like son of a nutcracker personally.
Oh, that's a good one too.
I might have to steal that. Can I quote you, Perry?
I would rather you quote Will Ferrell, but sure. YW said you're a wise 26-year-old man, Perry.
Oh, Perry, you're 26?
I am just 26. I turned 27 in August.
Oh my gosh, you're a baby.
You are. I was
baby.
like, wow.
I'm 36.
You're still a baby.
I am not.
Not by much.
Old ass woman.
I'm still older than you.
Richie Z asks, Perry, if you and your guests are quarantined, what would be your couple bottles to have to drink while waiting? Elijah Craig barrel proof, for sure. I guess rare breed. You know what I would really like? So I love the TW Samuels Bottled and Bond, which is just a big handle that you can get from Total Wine or Liquor Barn or whatever for $20. It's Heaven Hill juice. It's fantastic. It's very, very good. It rivals any of the Bottled and Bonds that are out there from Heaven Hill. Swan asks, Perry, if we'll get quarantined, do you want to finish the handle of Elijah Craig with me? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That'd be a dumb question.
Well, Mary's becoming a super fan. Thanks. Mary.
Donnie Linux Cat said, I'm twice Perry's age. Holy crap. Sorry, Donnie. Tony Mercury is 25. So see, I'm not
You're not the youngest.
Yeah, you're not the baby, but you are a baby.
Yes, I am a baby. Nick did super chat again. He said, let's finish Aaron off.
I fucking hate you, Nick. I swear to God, I'll kill you. You better subscribe to Perry. That's all I got to say on this.
He probably already is.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
And I've got red
he
wine in
said-
my glass now, so I'm good.
He also said, I thought I was already subscribed, but I am now. So thank you so much for that. Brian said, I'm 2 years older than his son, but I have much better taste in alcohol. Hilarious. Chad asks, do I have a bottle of 93 Turkey 101? Everyone has to have their birth year bottle. I have a couple of birth year bottles. The 93 101 is interesting, though, because it was actually dumped on well, it was was it dumped or bottled? It was bottled on my dad's birthday in 1993, which was the first year that he was a dad. So so he and I split that bottle this past year and cracked it open together on his birthday, and yeah, it was pretty.
That's awesome.
That
Pretty
is
special,
absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, but I also have another I have another birth year turkey, but it's 86.8 proof and an Italian export. And I also have, this is really cool. So the first year that Knob Creek ever came out was 93, which was my birth year. I had no idea about this. Somebody was selling just a little airplane bottle of Knob Creek from that year. And so I bought it up. And I mean, it's been sitting around, but I'm super pumped to crack that on my birthday.
Nice.
So.
That is absolutely fabulous.
So, Perry, I have to share with you because I know you're big into Dusties and stuff. It's 1 year off from my birth year, but it's close enough, and I don't know when I'll be able to find another one. I may have a line on the 1984 Bookers.
And I want to pop that motherfucker open.
So I mean, it's not cheap, but I kind of feel like I need it.
Yeah.
I deserve it, is what I think.
Yep. And Aaron's going to drink all of it.
I have to find. Bobby asked me for his 40th birthday, and he's 38 now, so I have a couple years.
You got a bit of time.
Yeah. He wants a 1982 something.
Nice.
Greg.
Sam, good luck.
I know.
Greg, thank you for just subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you, my friend.
Hey, I'll drink to that.
Amen. YW asked, don't you like Russells over Rare Breed? I'm gonna go with yes on that one.
Russells for sure.
Of course.
For sure.
Sam, I know that you like other things other than whiskey, but if you had
all the things.
Yeah, you and me both. And I'm pretty smashed at this point. So props to that. If you had to choose between a Russell's or a Rare Breed, which one would you choose?
That's hard because Bobby went on a pick for Russell's, and now that was just a pick, but we have it, so we know it exists out there, and it was really fucking good. So, but Rare Breed is like overall always good.
Tarak's in the chat.
Tarak!
I just saw Tarak getting in here.
I'm
I guess
sorry.
Rare Breed because it's
Rare Breed.
solid.
Okay.
So what?
I'm gonna go with Perry.
If you can't find a 1982 bottle, what if you found something that was distilled in 1982?
I mean, that's gonna have to be my next best option, right?
I would think so. I mean, I would appreciate that.
Right.
I would.
So what
Just
do
a
you got
thought.
Tarak? Him and I need to chat because if you got a 1985, can I get a 1982? Because 1981 is
Your
close
birthday's
enough.
in 81.
Yeah, and your birthday's in 84. So yeah.
My birthday's
Sorry.
in 85.
I'm gonna read a comment here from Joseph Brazo. Give me a second to get in.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and shut up.
Back in my day, toilet paper was so plentiful that we threw it into the trees of our enemies. And scene.
I saw a meme about that the other day. It said how to really piss people off in 2020, and it showed a picture of a TP'd house.
Mm-hmm. I saw that too. That was funny.
I've seen that as well. Oh goodness gracious! Things are getting.
Nothing has changed.
I'm sorry, Perry.
No, it's all good.
Looks like
It's all
the dick is.
looks like. I was just about to say that Whiskey Dick's gonna get in here soon.
Yay, Bill!
Can we take over your channel
Yeah, Bill.
again? Sam, let's play.
Yeah. Well, I've been really.
I'm trashed. I'm done.
Do you want me to mute my mic so you guys can?
No, Aaron and Sam took over Bill's channel.
We did.
Yeah. So when we were
Texas.
in Austin for the Whiskey Tribe event, he just set up a live stream just to show the hotel.
What
and
was
how
going
many-
on in the
hotel
hotel?
party.
Yes.
And so we did our own basically like color commentary
Nice.
of what we were watching.
Nice.
We were done. Like it was bad.
I went back and listened to it, and we were like,
I won't do that. I'm not that brave.
yeah, we were hammered, but it was good.
I
Old
remember walking past and I saw my name on someone else's channel. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And I was like, oh, hell no. I am not that drunk.
Mm-hmm.
I probably
were that
was.
And I didn't think I was that drunk at the time. I was like, I'm fine. I'm getting on an airplane in the morning. It's going to be fine. No, looking back, I didn't know my name. I don't even know. I had no business talking to anyone at that point.
Threw people on. We're like, hey, who are you? Come here. This is the problem. No matter how drunk I get, I remember what I did.
Oh, me too. Yeah, we thought we were so funny too. We weren't funny. We were dumbasses. In other words, we weren't stupid.
I'm so glad that like everyone else enjoyed that because we had so much fun. I was like, oh my God.
Hey, I see some folks are hopping off here. Thank you all so much for tuning in, hanging out with us all day long. Appreciate you guys so much. I know Swan's leaving right now too. Y'all are the best. This is amazing. I can't believe that this happened this
Gary,
way.
thank you so much for setting this up.
For real.
Absolutely. I'm tickled to death that it even came together the way that it did. So we'll definitely make this happen again. I would say we should do this at least twice a year.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. We're
at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like there's this kind of weird notion that like in the bourbon podcast world, we all kind of are at odds with each other and kind of hate each other. But that's not true.
Give us
that's
the tea.
Not true at all. Like I would love to get Kenny and Ryan from Bourbon Pursuit in here. I would love to get Will and Grease from the podcast in here too.
Yeah.
So
I know you're friends with those guys.
Oh, I love Will and Grease. They're they're good friends.
So I was going to say, I know in the YouTube realm, which I don't know how different that is from the podcast, but like in the YouTube realm, everyone's friends with each other. Like everyone's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone wants to help out. Like I sent a bunch of my old video equipment up to ADHD Whiskey just because he was just getting started.
Matt
I was
is
like,
awesome,
dude, if you want to do this, like here, like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So this is what I love about bourbon. It starts out with the distillers. When so help me out
Heaven Hell Burns.
Thank you. Heaven Hell Burned. Everyone came. I'm drunk. We all know this. I've been taking shots. I've been drinking now for 2 hours straight. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to deal with it. So when all of the distillers, when Heaven Hell Burned, when Blanton's got hit by a tornado, it comes down all from the distilleries. And then we got the followers, and we're like, dude, we want to help everyone. And rising tides
raise all ships.
Thank you.
There you go.
I am lit.
Lit AF, as the kids are saying.
Not happening yet, but it's close. Lord God.
So Perry, what made you decide to start a podcast of all things?
Well, I will get to that in just a second, but I will say we do have another super chat from Jim again.
Jim, I love you. I'll kill you.
He said only bourbon shots.
Oh.
No.
Amazing.
No. Jim likes to bottle kill on our channel. Help. I need an adult. I'm not standing up because that's how I got known as Earthquake Aaron. I'm not standing up. But
cheers to Jim.
Hey, thank you all so much for all your kind comments. This is
no,
really
go
cool.
ahead and subscribe to Perry.
Yeah. Yes, please do subscribe. Why am I still approving the same comment over and over and over again from you, Joseph Brazo? Somebody else take over. Steve, Trev, Donnie, somebody, please. It's just the word Dickel over and over again. For some reason, YouTube thinks. For some reason, YouTube thinks that Dickel is something that people shouldn't be saying.
Yeah, they censor it.
They're 5 minutes.
Oh, there's Steve. Chad Holly wants to be put in. Chad Holly, congratulations. You're a moderator now. The power of Christ compels you. Okay, so your question, what made me want to start a podcast?
Yes.
So it was 2017. So I
you were like 5 years old then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was a spry 24. How old was I in 2017?
I don't math good, so
We'll go with
No, me
24.
neither.
That sounds good.
Okay, I was 24. And funny enough, I had really just started getting into bourbon.
uh-huh.
And I came across this show that I had never heard of before called It's Bourbon Night. And turned out that they were also from Lexington, where, I'm from.
Right.
And I saw that people were really into it. And then I started getting really into it. And I was like, I don't have the editing capabilities that somebody like Chad does.
Yeah.
So I went with the audio medium because I'd always wanted to do something with radio. I almost said rodeo for some reason.
Well, rodeo would be fun too.
Yeah, I'm not good on a horse.
Yeah.
So, or a bull.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we asked YW. We did start streaming 69 minutes ago. Nice. Anyway, I always want to do something with radio. I am a musician as well, so I had the kind of capabilities for editing in that regard. I don't know if people who are new to the show, I actually play the intro for the podcast as well.
Which is awesome.
That's me playing. Thank you, Kyle. But anyway, so I was already kind of having some of the same conversations that I do now on the podcast at that time. And I was like, well, why don't we do something with it? And sure enough, we did. And originally what it kind of started out with was just me and two other guys just talking about bourbon, but also being really loose in the form. Mm-hmm. And we kind of quickly realized that we needed to tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And it became a lot more focused on just on just bourbon and the industry and everything. And the show is not, I wouldn't say a total 180 from what it originally was intended to be, but it is very much, it has evolved in and of itself the longer that's gone on.
Yeah.
And so the coolest thing, and I'll brag on our listeners for a minute. The coolest thing that I've seen recently is that this year, I mean, we're in the middle of March in 2020. This year we have done the best ever in the entirety of the show.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
we had the highest month of total downloads ever in February. We had our top 5 most downloaded episodes ever have all been released this year. It's just crazy that things have gone the way that they have. Joseph said Perry doesn't do much video because he plays with his hair a lot. True.
Perry, you and me are the same person. I play with my hair constantly.
I do too.
I have a nervous tick that I do this with the back of my hair. I like the way, especially when it's like been cut recently, and I can't help it. Like people comment on it. They're like, "Quit playing your fucking hair." And I'm
so this time last year, I was growing my hair out, and it was, and by the time I was used to it, I cut it off, and it just was it was wild. But like the entire time, I was like, "What is happening up here?" So I'm definitely that way. Brian also said, then Perry realized he's an amazing interviewer. I did not ever realize that. It just kind of happened. I love interviewing people. I love having conversations with people. I love sitting down and getting their stories and finding out what it is that kind of led them to where they are today. And if people are new to the show and you want kind of a small taste of that, go and check out like the Bourbon and Beyond episodes that I've done, or Hometown Rising, any episode where I'm at some kind of festival and I'm chatting with a whole bunch of different people, because I am like on the fly constantly trying to like readjust and talk to new people and get in this headspace of who are they, what are they about, this, that, and the other. But then at the same time, anytime I get to do a long form interview where I just sit down with somebody for like an hour, 2 hours, and I just say, I want you to tell me about yourself and we have a conversation instead of having like a script of questions and everything. It's my favorite thing in the world. I think the turning point for me was November of 2018 when I got to interview Dixon Deadman for the first time.
Yeah.
And that episode, I think, kind of made me realize I can do more than just sit around with my buddies and shoot the breeze about bourbon.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy with how the show has gone so far. I think that we are on track to do something really, really great. You know, this past November, we had a Movember charity campaign, which we hit both of our goals. So it started out at $500, and we hit that within like 2 weeks. Then I bumped it up to $750, and we hit that by the end of the month.
That's awesome.
And then an anonymous donor threw up some money as well, of like $85 or something like that, and that ended up being about $835. Which is amazing. I didn't think that we would have gotten that far with it, but it's pretty incredible. Movember is something that I have been fond of for a very long time, and I'm going to go a little bit into my own story here. How did this turn into you? This turned into you interviewing me, Sam.
I know. Yeah. Well, I have a broadcast journalism degree, so I'm.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah,
she's all in.
I'm all in, man.
So I make it no secret that I have dealt with anxiety and depression for the majority of my life. It is, as I say, just kind of part of my story. And I figured there was no better way to address that with the podcast than to just try to raise money for people so they could, get through life in the way that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I am very fortunate to have had a great support system around me. I would not be where I am without my family, without my wife, Lucy, without, friends and all that. But I wanted to find a small way to kind of give back and help people out. And Movember is all about men's mental health and men's health in general. And it is something that I strongly believe people don't talk about enough or think about enough. And people, men are not the most open to talking about their feelings or talking about their struggles or anything. And offering up any kind of resource for them to do that is really important to me. And so I just felt like it was a no-brainer to do a Movember campaign. But anyway,
that's awesome.
This is all me just saying that, I always wanted to do something more with the podcast than just put out episodes every Wednesday, do live streams, meet with the community and everything. I wanted to actually give back too. So that was my way of doing it. So, and we're gonna do another charity campaign later on in the year. I'm not sure what just yet or whom through.
Let us know what we can do to help.
Absolutely, no, and I appreciate that. But like, if the state of the world kind of keeps up the way that it is, maybe we'll try to give back to people who, have struggled during the coronavirus issues and whatnot, but we'll see. So we'll figure that out.
I have to say, I don't have a drink, so I'm going to steal Kyle's. Cheers on that. Props. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you, Perry.
Absolutely. Also, super chat from Dustin's wife, Misty.
Hold on. I got some Jefferson Ocean right here.
There you go. She said to one of our best buddies from one of the wives of bourbon, Misty. Cheers to you, Misty.
Cheers.
So anyway, I'm gonna try not to be too serious for the rest of the time. We went from dropping F-bombs to talking about men's mental health.
I know. Fucking shit got real, but you know what? It's okay. Sometimes you got to do that. Then you got
to. Yeah.
Then you got to get lighthearted. So
you drink it.
It's fine.
Hey, thank you everybody for the kind words.
Richie Z says you're a gem, Perry.
Yeah.
You are.
I
Harry's
agree.
one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
No.
I have yet to
He
meet
is.
him because my husband gets to travel and I don't.
Well, maybe I'll just have to make a trip down to Tennessee.
Hells yeah, let's
Dude,
drink.
You should.
Our bar is open to you of all whatever. How many bottles?
Everything.
Yep.
I'll come down
So
too.
come drink.
I want to come see.
Sam, you already know the open invitation.
I know. I need to do it.
So
Hell yeah.
here's-
In the way.
I had been considering doing a meetup in Nashville.
Hell yes.
Yes.
So I think that's fairly local enough for everybody.
I like Nashville.
I love Nashville.
Yeah. So I think that we'll once everything kind of calms down a little bit, we're gonna try to move forward with that. But
yeah, don't do it now.
no.
We have a meetup on May 2nd, and we're like,
we are still a go. Hey, if you are a member of Bourbon Blind Nation, until the government shuts us down, we're doing it.
So does Jason from the Mash and Drum has a meetup in Louisville, and we were
June.
the week before. No, the week before. He's at the end of April.
April 25th. We were going to go to that, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
But
we'll get a consensus of what people want to do.
Right.
Let's talk about that at another time.
We have to do it.
Yeah. We'll talk about that off air
yeah.
Right.
because that actually kind of directly involves me as well. So,
Then there's that.
yeah.
Right.
So we'll figure that out together.
We'll talk.
But anyway, I want to get back to drinking bourbon and not talking about.
YW said he touched his hair. Drink.
Drink.
No, you didn't super chat. Super chat Perry. Add to his group. I will drink. I'm
Yeah,
not drinking unless that happens.
So as I was saying, I don't have a super chat set up on YouTube itself, but I do have the PayPal link down below. So if you want to super chat that way, feel free to do so. Speaking of super chat, we just got one from Daniel Blake Carter. Nope, that's not who it was. Hold on.
Psych.
I lied. It was from Christopher David. He said mental health is real and more people suffer from it than people realize. Thank you for telling your story.
Cheers to that.
So I'm gonna pour a maker's selection
Nice.
so that I can.
I need to go. Well, I'll drink that. I'm still on the rare breed, but I'll go find something when I'm done in a hot minute.
I'm
Figure
gonna go
that out.
find your red wine.
There's some
Get
out
it,
there.
girl.
Also,
Oh,
I did
yeah, it's
just
right here.
bottle kill this.
Did you
So-
bottle kill it?
I did.
Womp womp.
Yep. So this is the Keeneland selection of
Ooh.
Maker's Mark Private Select. They did not sell this to the public up until end of last year-ish, middle of last year.
Nice.
And this is the first ever Maker's Private Select. So Makers and Keeneland have a standing order pretty much that they will always receive this blend, this selection for Keeneland itself.
I love
And
Keeneland.
it was the very first one that ever came out. And then last year they decided to sell it to the public by the bottle. Maker's Private Select I've ever had, hands down. So
That's awesome.
yeah, whew.
That's awesome.
I love
Man,
Keeneland. I love
it's
the
been,
ponies.
I love Keeneland so much. I love going to Keeneland and just drinking bourbon.
Yep. Well, okay. So the last time I went to Keeneland, I did not drink bourbon yet. I probably just had beer. I don't remember, but it's so fun. It's so fun.
Okay, we have not been to Keeneland, or let me rephrase that. I have not been to Keeneland.
Oh, girl, you need to
Kyle
come to
has.
Lex Vegas and go to Keeneland.
It's in Vegas.
No, it's in Lexington,
Lex
Kentucky.
Vegas.
Lex Vegas.
See, I could do Vegas.
The horse racing.
Speaking of which, Harry, I will be in Lexington as long as the convention's not canceled in, I think, August.
I hate
So-
you.
Ooh, August win.
I have a show like every single week in August. I don't know which one it is.
So,
Okay, because my birthday's in August.
Nice.
and what text? Well, I wouldn't say text message. Email bourbonblindnation@gmail.com.
Bourbon blind tasting.
Whatever. I'm that drunk.
That thing.
Yep, that thing. and Kyle will get you whatever you want.
Perry?
I said Kyle will get you whatever you want.
For Perry?
Yes.
He'll just text me. He's
Oh,
got my
okay.
number.
Thank God. Why don't you have mine? See, this is what sucks. I am just like, I don't want to say shits and giggles of everything, but I'm the shits and giggles of everything.
Hey, super chat from Chad Hawley. Thank you so much. He said thanks
Chad,
again for an awesome
Dad,
day.
I will kill you.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Cheers. I said I was in this for the long haul, Perry. I love you.
Hang in there. Get some water.
I got it right here. It's soda water. It's not enough. I'm about to go pour some liquid IV. So I know this is Perry's channel. If you haven't had liquid IV, you need to go try that out. It is located at Costco. It is the most amazing thing. Every drink you drink, it is like 3. I am toasted, lit.
It's like Gatorade. It's like Gatorade on steroids.
But it tastes better. I'm gonna go get some.
Go get you some.
Go get you, girl.
Yeah. There.
She's fast now.
Oh man. So how's everybody doing out there? We all good? We having a good night?
I think we're good. I think we're rocking and rolling, right?
The lines are open if you want to call in.
Yes. Dustin needs pizza.
I could use pizza.
Pizza with pineapple.
Charles Asher said, "How is Sam the normal one tonight?" Right? I am never the normal one. I shouldn't know my name yet, but I'm rallying.
Sam's in
thank God Sam's rallying.
I'm rallying. It was the nap. I'm telling you, the nap.
I had a nap, but I didn't have any alcohol.
Joseph asked, what are we fresh cracking for my birthday in June? I need to talk to you and Todd Koopa about that. We'll talk about that soon. Charles Ashworth said, how is Sam the normal one tonight?
Right?
Because Aaron's been drinking for 2 hours straight.
How much for a hot Jaeger shot? No, I'm not fucking doing hot Jaeger shots. I will do hot Fireball.
No, absolutely no Jaeger. I don't know if people have Jaeger at this house that I'm in. I'm also not going to go through their liquor cabinets and try to find Jaeger. So
I'll do hot Fireball. I won't do hot Jaeger. And then Meredith asked me what is my favorite bourbon.
I won't do Fireball or Jaeger.
Booker's Country Ham.
Ooh, wow.
Sam, the voice of reason, LOL.
Wow.
Sam, you're amazing because you know what? We did a lot of country ham that night.
We did. We drank probably half the bottle of country ham.
We did, and it was amazing. I'm drinking
3/4 of a bottle of Shiny Barrel one night. I'm pretty fucking proud of that.
Oh, I love Shiny Barrel.
Couldn't see it at the end. That's fine.
It is. And then
how much for a hot Jaeger shot?
Not all the alcohol in the world.
No.
Whiskey Steve. Surprisingly, I don't mind it.
Screwball is amazing. I could drink that out of a straw.
It's like liquid peanut brittle.
What?
It really is.
We actually have.
Hold up.
On a live the other day, we have Barton chocolate bourbon cream, and we mix the peanut butter the screwball with the chocolate bourbon cream, and it tasted like an Ohio Buckeye. So we called it the Kentucky Buckeye.
Nice.
It is so good.
Nice.
Super duper good.
I think Screwball's really, really good. Ben asked, what are your non-bourbon favorite whiskeys? Ooh.
Oh.
Can we count rye in that case?
I think so. It's not technically a bourbon.
Yeah, definitely not.
Rye's still American.
Yeah. Is it too cliche to say like Thomas H. Handy?
Yes.
Yes. I love a good handy. What'd I say?
I'm gonna go make some food real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave Aaron here.
Kyle's worried about my lack of protein versus carbohydrates and alcohol.
Well, he's not wrong.
Thank you, Sam.
Not wrong at all. You're welcome.
And I was like, do you really want to leave me in charge of our podcast or live stream or whatever you want to call it?
We'll do both. I love anything. Surprisingly, I talked mad shit about Texas whiskey because I was like, I bet it's dumb. No, it is fucking delicious.
It is.
Iron Root. I don't think I've had a bad thing from Iron Root. It is amazing. Balcones Brimstone tastes like shit. Fuck that. Don't want to drink that.
You need to go get the port finished.
I did that.
I literally all over
2 women and a Perry.
Move on. Here's a question to get us back on topic from Meredith Mercury. Perry/everyone, who is your favorite bourbon historical figure? I personally am going to say Colonel E.H. Taylor because I think the man himself saved bourbon, to be quite honest.
I agree. And Kessel and Keys, the distillery is so beautiful and so amazing.
Love
and
it.
The history, the tour, I think they put on a great tour. And just everything about E.H. Taylor just sounds like he was like a badass rich motherfucker who
And he was.
He totally was. And he just wanted all the nice things. And he did all the nice things.
except I really, really hate E.H. Taylor.
The dick's on.
Hi, everybody.
The dick is in.
Where are you?
Where am I?
No, she said was that whiskey dick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
Aaron can't see.
I can't read at this point, so
Okay.
Aaron's feeling like a champ right now. Bill, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, man. Good to
there
see
you
you.
are.
I
I
was
was like, where are you? And there he is. See, I have literally been taking shots. Well, I don't know if shots, sips, drinks. I don't know what to call it at this point. Every time,
imbibing heavily.
yes, always.
Yeah, you missed a very awkward encounter with Matt from Whiskey Crusaders and his wife earlier.
Well, so it's funny. I think I mentioned I was recording tonight and I had to get through 2 episodes before I could come on. That was I had to. And so I recorded 1 episode and I just was curious how the stream was going. So I popped in and I see Matt wearing this same shirt, by the way. And he just goes, "Bup. I need bacon."
He did. He really needed carbohydrates and protein. So I have been in our world, super chats mean you drink.
Okay.
So I literally was like, hey, Perry, anytime you get super chatted, I'm drinking with you. And we were the last podcast to go on. I now have been drinking for 2 hours and 35 minutes. I have dropped my phone in the toilet. It got rescued. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
You're going to get more than coronavirus.
Hold up. Kyle needs my help. I'm going to mute us.
Okay.
Love y'all.
Are you going to get canceled too?
No, you won't get canceled. We haven't gotten canceled, so we're good, right? Nope.
Cool. I'm just kind of setting up my thing here. I thought it was more important. Oh boy, she knocked it over. So Sam, how are you doing?
I'm surprisingly, I have my shit together.
Yeah, well, that's good.
I am not to the Sam level of
Sam standard.
The Sam standard.
Samstered.
Yeah. Bobby wasn't feeling well, so he's decided to call it a night. He might. I don't know. But I was like, I can hang. It's fine. It's good.
Nice. I got a couple of Irish whiskeys here tonight, so I'm just these are exactly what I just recorded. I still had some left in my glasses, so I figured I would pop in and drink these along with you guys.
Why are you both looking at the ceiling?
That's you, girl.
Kyle? We got our ceiling.
Somebody asked when Captain Key was going to have their bourbon. I believe 2022.
I was like, why am I looking at my ceiling? I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey, Bourbon Sane just came in. Bourbon Sane, come join our stream.
You really should.
He's got like kids and
He's
shit.
been in and out all night long, and I was like, "Hey, can I say that? I don't want to take over anyone else's podcast or YouTube channel because that would be wrong."
Yeah, because this is a really structured thing that we're all doing.
Right.
You know.
Well, I've already taken over one person's YouTube channel. I don't want to do that again.
Who did you take over? Your husband's?
No, you and I took over the whiskey.
Mine.
Day.
Oh yeah,
They
took
took mine. You guys. It was like the best that this channel's ever looked. So
Oh.
We had fun.
yeah.
Bill,
Actually-
thank you, by the way, for your message to the Infinity Chain group. That was good. That was real good.
I'm happy you liked it. To Chad Hawley, no, I actually have not tried the single cast 14 year yet. Redbreast actually is mostly unexplored by me. The cast strength, I had never had it until I bought it like a couple weeks ago, and damn good stuff. Really, really like it.
Someone just mentioned In and Out in the chat, and I'm really hating you.
This is my bourbon.
I don't know who it was. I can't help you.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair, Chris. I get that. I do the same thing. I don't even drink when at home alone with the kids.
We do.
Bourbon's saying I don't blame you at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, not under 3. See, when you get to my kids' age, they just shake
little
you
different.
until you eventually wake up. It's
Yeah,
fine.
your kids showed up in your stream earlier today, Sam.
They did. They did. They came down like full force. And I'm like,
That's
God.
all.
Yeah. We had
Kyle took my chair. It's all liquid IV.
It looks. Hey, Kyle.
What's up?
That's better. Nice
I
job.
realized all of our ground beef is still frozen. So
Because I put it all in the freezer.
That is cause and effect right there.
Yep. That's what happens when you have a drunk
what's
wife.
up, Bill?
Hey.
Look, everybody's talking about In-N-Out or Whataburger or whatever. I just want some Wendy's right now.
Wendy's.
We
Yeah, what
got
do you get from
nothing.
Wendy's? What's
we don't
your
have In-N-Out or Whataburger up here, so I've never
We
had
have
either.
Wendy's?
We have Wendy's. Yeah, we have.
We don't even got that.
You don't have Wendy's?
No.
Not in our
we're
town.
stuck in
Where did you
hillbilly motherfucking hell.
Fuck.
And Bill, this is how the night has gone so far.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I like it. A little ADD, but it's fun. What else do you get when everybody's? I'm so jealous that you guys were able to be drinking for the last like 6 hours. I had to
I
parent. and-
only had 2 hours and 36 minutes.
Yeah, I was outside with the kids, like watching them draw with chalks. I'm like, I want to go be drunk with people.
Or toasted.
I
Try.
want to hang out with my friends and drink whiskey.
I know, right? That's exactly what I was.
It rained all day here. It was pouring all
Oh, it
day.
was miserably wet here.
It was beautiful here.
Yeah, we just had
Can I say
Kentucky
that?
was nasty today. So I kept everybody inside, had this 17-year-old watching our 3, and we just got drunk all day.
I told my mother-in-law, I was like, hey, you were supposed to be watching the kids Wednesday through Sunday.
When we were in NOLA.
Yeah, we're not in NOLA. You've gotten 4 days off. Take my kids.
Hey, thank you to Meredith Mercury, who just became a patron of the show at patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast. Cheers to you. That is fantastic.
Seriously?
Anybody who is just now coming into the show, first off, thank you guys for being here. I don't know what happened to Kyle and Aaron.
I'm
I-
doing it.
I was gonna say they.
But,
I think they just. Yeah.
Fucking
It just broke the camera. Anybody who is coming in, I do not have super chats, unfortunately, because I am not at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. But I do have an alternative in the description of this episode or of this video. Jeez. Get out of podcast mode, get into YouTube mode. In the description of this,
whole
of this
different-
video.
a whole different bird.
Yeah, in the description of this video is my PayPal link where you can super chat there instead of sending it across YouTube. So, yeah. So everybody who has done that already, thank you all so much. This is really, really cool. It's only 10 o'clock on the Eastern Seaboard, and I am feeling pretty good. So
So did you say you just got a new patron?
I did just get a new patron. Yes.
Well, in support of the person supporting you, I'm going to kick this back as a celebration, since you guys are probably feeling it pretty good. I need to catch up. So
Yes, let's all get on the same level.
It goes past us because then he starts moving furniture around, and it's so amazing.
Oh, that's so good. I love this red breast cask strength. For the people in the chat, have you guys had the red breast 12 cask strength? Boy, that's hard to say. Cask strength.
Red breast 12 cask strength.
Well, it's if you're saying it not like a podcaster, where you enunciate and articulate and
is it easier to say in an Irish accent or not?
What was that?
Is it easier to say in an Irish accent or not?
I did it in my head before realizing that it probably wouldn't come out very good. So
red breast 12 cask strength.
I've also realized that similar to when I do like an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression where I have to kind of start with like you got to start with that. I also realized that my Irish accent has to start with like a laddie or something like that.
Holy moly, goodness gracious. Okay, two more new patrons.
Nice.
Patreon.com. Chad Hawley and John Kranz, both on the $5 level. Thank you guys so much.
Wow.
For becoming patron of the show. That is fan-freaking-tastic. I appreciate you guys so much.
Awesome.
Cheers to you.
I'm not kicking back 2 more for that, but I might.
You never know.
No, I just kicked back a little bit of this this Holy Grail 1972 or 1790. Ooh, the whiskey's getting to me. The 1792 foolproof pick from the guys over at the Speakeasy, Wisconsin. This is easily the best 1792 foolproof pick I have ever had.
Nice. I actually, I'm gonna go grab mine as well. It's not a store pick; it's the regular. But who's it? Yo Jimbo asked which batch number, so it's B219.
Nice.
But I'm gonna go grab my full proof because why not?
Why not?
Because why not?
YOLO.
All right.
I feel like we're all doing an ad for like, I don't know, like tricks in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know, why not?
Hi, Kyle.
Holy moly, guys! Andrew King just became a patron of the show as well. Thank you so much. My goodness gracious! Cheers to you, buddy.
Jeez, man, save some for the rest of us. So what is your store pick of the 1792 foolproof?
What is mine?
Yeah.
So this is Holy Grail, which is from the Speakeasy, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Great group of guys over on Facebook. I'm slowly realizing that I probably should not be talking as much as I am.
Just keep going.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, no, I love this bottle. As you can see, I've put a pretty hefty dent in it. Yeah. But I think it's I like 1792 foolproof. That's all I'm gonna say. It's been a long freaking day, man. Stuff's been going since like noon, and
I love it.
Like,
was it this morning that you had this idea, or was it yesterday?
No, it was like 2 days ago, wasn't it?
I don't think it was that long ago.
It was. I think it was.
Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention, but I this morning, I think it was like this morning early where you were like, "All right, who's coming with me?" So I was like,
"They may take." No, but I mean, like I was definitely, today was the day that I was like, we gotta make this happen. Yeah. I mean, it was like full gorillas. Kyle, do you know where Aaron is?
I hear water running in the bathroom, like a shower. I don't know.
The shower.
And I don't know if she's singing or I have no clue.
Well, anyway, cheers to Jim. Yep.
I'm trying to bring some more people from my Discord to come join us.
Yeah, absolutely. The more the merrier.
Yeah, I can throw it out to our Discord too.
Yeah, please do. Anybody who's coming in, well, I'll save that for once we get some new viewers too. But I appreciate everybody who's there. My goodness gracious. New patron again, Neil the Deal on that $1 tier. Appreciate you, Neil.
Nice. Cheers to you.
Cheers indeed. Go support all these other guys as well. This is really great.
I know. I don't know what magic words you just said, but like
I don't either. I don't know what just happened. This is wild.
Fast.
I feel like people are gonna wake up tomorrow and go, "What did I
do?" Yeah, I think that occasionally about the super chats I get. I'm like, or sometimes the ones I give too. Like I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be like, "Did I just give that guy like $20 and say fuck you or something?" You know? Here's $20 because you suck.
Bourbon Buddy said that was him that just joined the Patreon. So thank you so much. Andrew Spurl said everybody should be listening to Perry's podcast every week. Thank you so much, Andrew. Almost called you Aaron for a second.
Yeah,
Aaron looks happy.
I am always happy.
She's living her best life.
Always. Move.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I am moved.
Kyle was like, I'm going to go cook us protein and carbohydrates. And I was like, great.
And then she put it in the freezer.
No, I put it in the freezer 2 days ago.
It's true. I have to thank Steve right now because I was like, I'm going to put it in my Discord. And literally by the time I had gotten to my Discord, Steve had already posted it in my Discord. And then I have to remember that he set up my Discord. He did everything for our Discord. So Steve A is the Discord.
Somehow Steve is like on top of everything.
He really is there.
Yeah.
And that's the camera.
It's amazing.
I literally found out why you guys were looking at my ceiling because I came back and I'm like, why is everyone looking at our ceiling? Oh, wait.
Because you knocked over the camera?
Yep, that's exactly why.
We saw it. It was like, boo.
That was right before she spilled water all over the laptop.
Oh.
Literally all over the laptop.
And it wasn't water, it was liquid IV.
Steve, I guess, try to set up a Discord for me too. I have no idea. Is that a thing that podcast listeners like to do?
Well, so we should talk. I have this grand plan, and we should talk about it.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's play.
Yeah.
Or do we want to talk about it on air, or
about
do we want to wait until we're off air?
We'll wait until we're off air. I'll keep drinking.
We're scheming.
Oh, yes.
To take over the world.
$1,000 million.
So I'm finally building a studio in my house. I just bought like a piece of furniture for it, so now it's officially happening. So I'm gonna go buy some more stuff tomorrow. I figured that while we're all under quarantine, I may as well get something done around the house. So
hell yeah, we're building a bar. So if
I saw some of your video about the.
We've been trying to build it for a while. So if you have time, energy, or the lack of not having enough bourbon, come find us.
Come find me.
Where are you guys? I forget.
Fayetteville, Tennessee.
We're about an hour south of Nashville. We're right by Jack Daniels.
Okay.
But we got enough liquor.
Jack.
We got to make this happen because I need this to happen.
It also hasn't stopped raining for like 3 months. So
and it's raining right now. Just FYI, that's what you thought.
Yeah. Did your concrete cure before the rain started? At least.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
I
love your 120 frame per second slow mo of the tread of the little bobcat or whatever it is. It's like, what an unnecessary use of the super slow mo.
It's there, so why not, right?
Oh, totally. I loved it though. I was like, man, that is a high quality camera. He's shooting nothing with.
Jeffrey Wack.
Oh, I have yet to see this. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt.
Sorry, Perry.
Bye.
Jeffrey Wax said, it's been a fun day. I got to pretend I wasn't drinking alone all day. Successfully killed an old Jack Daniel's single barrel while I did the spring cleaning.
Nice. That's a good use of a day, Jeffrey. You know, you feel like you're going to wake up tomorrow, realize you did a crap job cleaning, but you're still going to feel okay about it. So
but you don't even remember doing it, so it's a plus.
So I want to say two things real quick. One, I just had like the dumbest feeling of, is anybody really watching this? Like, I just was like, man, did I screw up? Because this is the first time I've used StreamYard ever. So I was like, I really hope this worked, but clearly it is because all of you all are here in the chat, and I appreciate you guys so much.
We totally appreciate you.
Yeah. How many people are watching, by the way? Do we know?
We are at 56 right now.
That's pretty solid.
Our highest was, I think, 68 or 70.
You said 69 because I was about to drink.
Oh yeah, we did hit 69. That's right. Yeah.
I
We
am
did
literally
hit
doing
55
shot
right now.
for shot with Perry right now for any person who wants to go ahead and PayPal Perry. Also, like and subscribe to Perry because he's amazing.
Perry, I'm going to PayPal you $1 so she takes a shot.
I fucking hate you, Bill. Don't worry, I'll take over your channel again. And Sam and I,
Bill,
we're
Bill,
so
you're my
fucking
favorite.
loud.
All right, let's see. Description. Where are we?
I got it right here, Bill.
Oh, dude, you
Let's
don't have
do
your
this.
PayPal. You don't have your PayPal.me thing actually a link. Is there a reason for that?
No. It
Nope.
just,
You got to fix that. You got to
Okay.
throw the HTTP in front of
Oh
it.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
all
do.
right,
I-
all
I
right,
did
man.
manually.
Jeez. Hey,
Chad Holly just
Super
said-
duper
You
computer.
got to make it easy for people to drunkenly make mistakes.
Oh, okay. Well,
Jim?
now that I'm learning,
Better not. Jim better not.
he's
I'll
about
fucking
to.
kill him.
I'm going out of my way to try to do this. 'Cause he's got
Do I,
his
need
little
to,
link.
do I need to get my phone?
Yes, because
Yeah.
Lord God.
All right, let's see.
Oh my
Send
god.
money.
You want to.
This
Everybody's
is my
trying to be
favorite
quiet
game.
right
I'm
now.
helping you out.
That's way better. All right, cool.
This is
All
my
right, that
favorite
one's
day
for
of
me.
all time. Seriously.
Actually,
I love
didn't I
it.
join your Patreon just a few days ago? I
Um,
thought I did.
You
I
better
thought-
have.
I thought you dropped off.
No way. Because I went around and I joined a whole bunch of
Way to
people.
be a dick.
And look what I mean.
Well, let me see.
So
'cause
I
I'm-
already drank for Bill because he couldn't figure it out. Jim, please don't kill me. I love you, but please
is-
don't.
bad. There we go.
Oh my
I
gosh.
actually, hey, has anyone had the larceny barrel proof?
I have it sitting back there. I haven't opened it yet.
I had
So,
some on my stream earlier.
We had
I
it a
just
while
drank
ago.
on that, Bill.
Yeah,
Chop, go open it.
I should go open it. Pop it here. All right.
New
I'm-
$2
actually, you're
patron.
right.
I
must
whiskey
have left.
she wines. I wonder who that is.
I don't know.
Sam,
Cheers.
Somebody
Cheers to you,
pretending.
Sam.
God damn it, son of a biscuit. Kyle, what do you have in your glass? All right, Sam, here's for you. I love you.
I love
Another $2 patron. The whiskey dick. I wonder who that is.
I already
too.
drank on his, so that's all right. And I can tell you already, Kyle was drinking Wilderness Trail rye. And he's like, yes, I was. And that is how we roll.
you. Right.
Except I'm leaning on the mic. I'm afraid. Sorry, y'all. If you hear loud noises, because
I'll
I'm
be right back, bitches.
Loud noises.
loud noises, bourbon noises. Perry, I'm so sorry.
For?
Being drunk.
I don't care.
Good. I'm glad. I already drank. Bill.
Yeah.
The contingency plan on this. You have the larceny. You just said you have larceny barrel proof. You need to go ahead. Yep. Open that puppy up and have a drink with me.
That's the plan. I'm going to drink it out of my Maker's Mark dipped.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah. I'm going to go make one of those. Not
Fancy
tonight
AF.
because I'm too drunk.
Chad, you want to
Maker's
see my
Mark,
bar? Because that's the thing I've done before.
Glencairn.
That's fancy AF, as the kids are saying.
I know this is awesome.
No,
I wish I
that's
had
as
like
fuck.
a bunch of more of these.
What is this?
All right. So
Kyle's handing me glasses and he
That
has
was yours.
I probably should have made a bigger deal out of popping that cork right there, but that's okay.
Yeah,
It's
you'll be
okay.
all right.
go
I'm
around.
pretty excited about this. I'm going to take a moment to myself.
I
I got this. Kyle's ready to kill me. I've already.
So Jason Coates said, larceny from a maker's glass, scandalous. I have a fun fact about larceny that I just learned over the weekend.
What's that?
I don't know if this is common knowledge or not. Larceny uses the exact same recipe that Maker's Mark used to use.
Props. See, I found
So
out.
it's
Keep
ahead.
going. I'm sorry.
No. It's that it is the exact same ratio or whatever. I'm sure that they use the same type of grains and everything, but they Heaven Hill bought the recipe from Maker's Mark for their wheated bourbon, and they started producing it. So anyway.
That's interesting. Especially, I mean, you know as well as I do, that whole microbiome thing can make a world of difference.
Yes.
But that's interesting to hear.
Yeah. Ben Sacro said, super chat for your worst bottle. Yes. The link for super chats is below in the description.
I will not drink our worst bottle because I am not drinking pot still. It ain't happening.
Well, I don't have my worst bottle with me, or I would do that. So I would say I'll do that on a future stream.
I don't know what this is. I'm still trying to figure it out. Kyle's like, I don't know what I poured, but I'm really, really, really good at figuring out what Kyle poured. What? Oh, Kyle says it was my glass. This is either Jefferson Ocean or it's not Robin Davi. It's too clear. I'll taste it and I'll figure it out. Sorry.
This is quite a whiskey. It tastes exactly like Larceny,
but better.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I mean, there's plenty of whiskeys that are just way better at a higher proof. This is just Larceny at a higher proof.
But it's better. I love it.
I also think it's better. Keep in mind, I just popped it, so I think I gotta let it
give it 2 days. I love this marshmallows and like big hearts and caramel and everything else. Like I like Larceny, but like when I tasted the barrel proof, now we all know I'm a pour whore, but I'm a proof whore is what I'm trying to say. Pour whore, proof whore, we got it.
I dated a couple of poor whores in my day.
I am a port whore.
No, you're a proof whore. It's okay.
And Sam has re-entered the arena.
I love my girl.
Back, bitches. I got some red breast.
Oh, nice.
12.
I'm drinking the Larceny barrel proof because I hadn't popped it yet.
Can I just say something? We have had a whole day of freaking live streams from this community. It started at noon and it is now 20 after 10 on the Eastern Seaboard. We have about 60 people in here after 2 hours of streaming this little roundtable. This is amazing. Thank you all so much for sticking with us throughout the day. Seriously.
So, if you are a member of the Whiskey Dick or I Whiskey She Wines, I have fucked up her name numerous times. Sam is amazing. She always forgives me. Go ahead, subscribe to This Is My Bourbon Podcast. I can't even talk at this point.
This is my bourbon podcast.
Yeah. I have literally gone drink to drink with you.
Perry.
Yes, Kyle.
Have you had a chance to try that Nika from the barrel?
Yeah, many times, dude.
What'd you think of it?
I love it.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
So
I think it's fantastic.
Perry put this on. Perry did this, and thank God. Thank you.
You're welcome.
As drunk as I am.
At this point, I'm like, yeah, I did something. Hey, we do have another new patron that has just subscribed. Jimmy Munt.
Nice.
Cheers to you, my friend. Appreciate you.
Cheers to that.
Last time.
Chad Hawley said this has been one of the most fun Saturdays ever. Definitely need to do this again. I agree.
Sure.
Chad Hawley has been with you since 11 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you have 235 exclusive posts. That's very impressive.
What does that mean?
That means that everybody in the chat should go join his Patreon.
Hell yeah, I give that, but I don't know what that means.
I mean, Perry
that means that
Patreon
is getting a lot of exclusive insight and content.
I'm trying. I'm drinking with you.
Oh, good.
That is impressive because literally now a lot of times I do a lot of drunk lenses or Bobby writes on my face. So that's what you get with our patron.
That is always really fun to see, by the way. Love it.
So anybody at the $5 tier gets a they get an RSS link for exclusive audio content. So if they're already listening to the podcast or listening to any podcast in general, they can just go to their podcatcher app and plug in that link, and they will get all of the exclusive content.
Oh.
So I do pregame chats every Tuesday, which is basically just about 30 minutes of us kind of warming up before we record the actual show.
Cool.
And then once a month, you get bonus episodes, which are full-on episodes. We do the whole rigmarole. It's usually like an hour and a half, something like that. March's bonus episode is going to be coming out next week because I haven't had time to get it out just yet.
That's the thing.
Yeah, no kidding. But I mean, I'm going to be quarantined soon, I'm sure. So I'm going to be able to.
You may not. I haven't been.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. Thanks, Aaron.
You're welcome.
So do you use Adobe Audition to do your podcast, or do you use something else?
No, I record on my Zoom, and then I actually throw it into GarageBand.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I've seen other people do, like people use Audacity, the people use, yeah, exactly.
Honestly, GarageBand is, I mean, if you have a Mac, it's free, and it's
if you have a Mac,
super...
you're making a mistake anyway, but
all right. Here we go. The war has begun. No, I mean, like if I were doing more video editing, I would totally go with PC. But I love the interface of GarageBand. I think it's super user friendly. I mean, I know how to use it backwards and front at this point. So I don't have any problem with it, but I also don't mind, transferring from my Zoom recorder to my computer.
How do you like the Zoom recorder? You like it?
I love it.
I hear everyone recommend it.
Yeah, so I have an H5, but I really want to upgrade to the H6 soon. It's just a matter of whether or not I can afford it.
Nice.
But gosh, there's a lot of chat about PC versus Mac now going on.
Oh, that
Bill started a war.
Oh man, I could keep it going.
At first, it was everybody talking about how old they are, and now it's PC versus Mac.
So. There was also an In-N-Out Burger versus Whataburger or whatever.
Oh, that is true. That was
In-N-Out easy.
Part of it.
But PC versus Mac has been going on in my life since I was 2. I'm not even lying.
I would use a Mac, but I don't feel like rebuying cables for every single thing because
Big hearts. My dad literally worked for IBM from the time I was from 1978. My stepmother has been a graphic designer since 1984. I want to say
with Apple.
So literally,
whoa, really?
Yes, I grew up Apple and Mac. And my dad just retired from IBM in 2002. And my
2002 was recent.
That's sad. But my
stepmom, that was 18 years ago.
I know.
I was 9.
But I wasn't. And my stepmom retired from doing graphic design when I was 22. So I grew up Mac versus Apple. I played Dungeons and Dragons on an Apple in 1991. Like, literally, I have been playing the whole Apple versus Mac the whole time. I had Photoshop when you made, like, on the paper with the dots that spin
dot matrix
through.
Printer.
Yep. From 1990.
Yep.
And
we have lost so many people
Mac
since we started talking about our computer preferences.
See, I love this. Sometimes I'll bring up a random topic on
we had like 65 and it went down to 47.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say sometimes I'll bring up a random topic and people just yell at me and tell me to start talking about whiskey again. In this one, they're just yelling at each other. And I like it.
All right, well let's talk about whiskey then.
I wanted to talk about
one question. So Meredith asked me, as a new fan of Sam, what's your favorite wine? So my favorite wine is box wine. The Vela, 1899. It's Merlot. I drink Merlot because I am a type 1 diabetic, and it keeps my blood sugar low.
Interesting.
You said box wine from Merlot on 19. Whoa, hold up. I failed.
There was a lot of-
amazing.
there was a
That
lot
was
of-
an amazing derailing that would just happened right
tried.
there.
I tried
That
to
was
keep it up.
beautifully done.
So high whiskey, she whines. We're like neck and neck, and I don't mean that. I don't mean that evenly.
What does that even mean?
What?
I
Yeah,
don't mean that in the what?
I don't mean that evenly.
Anyway,
I used to drink wine, and I used to drink beer that was like laced with bourbon.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like.
I know, right? Like laced is not the right word in that.
It is, but
I used
like
to drink
it
Laced
is.
with-
wine that was laced with freaking, I don't know, LSD.
Nice
No,
with DMT.
bourbon. It's always
Carpet,
been
no.
bourbon. I love bourbon wine. I love bourbon beer.
Have
And
you ever
then
watched Dark Side of the Moon and Wizard of Oz together at the same
Yes,
time
I
while
have. I've
on
done it.
while
Oh,
on
yeah.
MDMA?
Man, you ever look at the backside of a dollar bill?
been there, done that. That's how I roll. But Elijah
Where'd you
Craig
go?
barrel
Where'd
proof literally y'all suck.
I'm
You ever seen the
glad that you
backside of a
got that
$20 biller on weed?
reference. I'm so glad
Done
you got
that
that
too.
reference. That was going to
Absolutely
fall
did.
very flat if you didn't.
Also, I have no idea what's going on in the chat right now, but I love you guys.
That's
So,
all right. They're having fun.
so
They are.
last year at Bourbon Festival, I kept dragging everyone that said there was like, dude, my girlfriend only drinks wine. I'm like, no, 1,000 stories. Come on, you got to have this. It's bourbon. It's wine laced bourbon, and that's how I described it. And they're like, how the hell? And I'm like, no. If your girlfriend likes red wine, 1,000 stories.
What are we
But-
talking about?
I don't.
Yeah, go for some sherry,
I'm
like heavy
lost.
sherry
I think
bombs.
she's
See what
talking
she
about
thinks.
bourbon flavored wine.
Oh.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, it's wine that's usually finished in a bourbon barrel.
Hey,
Yes.
Chad Holly
Or
asked.
beer.
What?
What
Chad
did
Holly asked,
ask?
what's your favorite dusty turkey? Towards me, at the very least. I've got a few samples I plan to get in on soon. Donut. Oh, nice. Beyond duplication and a few split labels. My favorite dusty turkey that I have is a 1980 decanter 101 that it's real good. It's real good. That's it. Anybody else have some favorite dusty turkeys?
Dusty turkey. That's awful specific.
All right. Well, how about dusties in general?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't know. Mic farts.
Mic
they
fart.
like they like that you're eating your mic. Just friggin' just ah.
So Kyle asks, does the 2008 stag count?
No. Wait,
No.
does it?
I don't know. I mean, like something that's like 2 weeks old will have dust on it. So I mean, I don't know.
See, this is why you love me, because I'm muting my mic and yelling to Kyle in the kitchen.
Amazing. That is amazing right there.
Whiskey laced with Aaron.
2008 was a while ago.
Yeah, true. That's 12 years ago. That's as old as this Redbreast.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I thought the rate.
Yeah,
So
I
did
don't
you-
know if I've ever had a dusty anything. That's Bobby's wheelhouse. That's not my jam.
I've only had dusty, like really crappy whiskeys. Like a friend of mine, he was like, yeah, I was cleaning out my dad's basement and he brought me over a bottle of like Johnny Walker Red, Cuddy Stark, Dewar's White Label, and like a few things very similar to that. And I tried them just because, and I mean, they're as bad as their current day counterparts. So I was like, no, I don't know. With it, things aren't really sitting on the shelves anymore because people like whiskey now. So
Yeah.
You know what? I did have a really
Thanks,
good dusty.
Steve.
I don't remember
Yeah.
what it was. I'm gonna ask Bobby. Hold on. Yeah, let's see.
I had it right the first time. I hate when you get it right and then you doubt yourself and correct yourself wrong. That's
Bill, I understand your problem.
right. I said Cuddy Sark, and then I corrected myself to say Cuddy
Cuddy
Stark.
Jeffrey Wack said, I have a 1989 Wild Turkey I haven't opened. Luckily, we thought Wild Turkey was, I'm going to say awful in high school, and it survived my dad's bar unscathed. Someday I will crack it. Well, Jeffrey, why don't you come on to Lexington, Kentucky, and we can correct that together if that's
Oh yeah, can I watch that? I'll watch it.
Jeffrey Wack wants me to tell everybody where he lives, but he's in my neck of the woods.
Chad Holly, all of you guys have to have some Dusty Turkey. Does 1992 count? I'll send you all guys 1 ounce samples. Yeah,
I'll play.
No,
I
Chad,
would 11.
92 absolutely counts. Absolutely.
I'll tell you this, Chad. If you want to send those over, I guarantee all of us will get back on a stream. We'll drink it together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we will. Are you ready to play?
Yeah. I think it'll be pretty easy for you to find our email addresses to
I'm
get
getting
our
the
addresses,
feeling
so.
that we need to do like a once a month thing with.
Well, I used to do them back when I was doing the live streams a little bit more common. Like, I mean, you guys have seen some of the epic nights of epicness. They're referenced fairly often.
Oh my gosh, Bill.
I'd like to get back into doing that.
I
We
love
love doing live streams. It's just with Bobby's schedule right now because he works
Yeah, no
overnight.
kidding.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's really hard. But
Yeah.
lives are our favorite thing to do.
Steve,
I mean, if nothing else, it was super fun to make those thumbnails that I was putting on my live.
Oh my god. Nails
wait,
were on point.
I have to acknowledge Steve A. He said, I had a Dusty Jim Beam at La Quinta that nobody but Jason had tried. So now I have to ask, what Jim Beam? Because that's my distillery.
Jimmy asked, how does the Elijah Craig C919 compare to the A120? I by far prefer the A120. I think it's amazing. I really, really do. I think the Elijah Craig A120 is one of the best whiskeys I've ever had.
Good news, everybody. I now know how Bank of America is going to handle the coronavirus.
Oh, that's
That's
I've been really concerned.
you know, my
Really?
safety is of the utmost importance to them.
Oh, thank God. You know what?
Jeez. Man, I swear to God, like, do you remember when Europe introduced that whole thing about like cookies on websites you had to like approve them and all this stuff, and
Yeah.
everybody in the world that had any presence in Europe was sending out emails to you. It's the exact same damn thing. Like, I don't care how freaking like Amazon.com doesn't need to tell me how they're dealing with my
No.
With your
it's like, yeah, maybe I
neither
don't want
does,
the stuff in the packages I'm ordering, but like, I don't know. There's
Well, just like you know, Bank of America, I know how Domino's is handling the coronavirus. And how I can get my pizza still very safely to my door, and I don't even have to answer it. If I simply go online and I log in and pay for my pizza, they will leave it on my doorstep and go
Really?
away.
that's funny.
So you do not have to go people to people.
So that's actually that's useful knowledge.
Thank God for something.
The more
'cause
you know, the more you know.
Yeah.
Here we don't got that.
So pro tip for everybody here who since you guys have hung out for so long, you'll get this little bit of my brain in for you. If you happen to have a Gmail address, you might know this trick already. You can add the plus sign with whatever you want after so let's say my email address, thewhiskeydick@gmail.com. If I did the whiskey dick plus Facebook@gmail.com, and I use that to sign up for anything related to Facebook, if I get any sort of spam, that will come as the email address, and I'll know who has sold my account.
Oh.
That's a thing that you can do.
Nice.
Yeah. If
Yep.
that made no sense, just remember some of that, and you can Google it yourself. I bet you will. Yeah.
I fail.
Yeah.
Whiskey Rye, the bourbon guy, asked, can everyone announce their top go-to bourbon since the world is ending with the coronavirus?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Not with the over 60% stuff I've been drinking lately.
Aaron, okay, so I have a Sierra answer, and let's
Go ahead.
play.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours. We got this. Let's keep drinking.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Stay on target.
I got this. What is your standard bourbon answer?
Chat a red 5.
I
Cheap
think we
up.
both hit the same trip up in our internet connection there for a second, but my go-to is Turkey 101. I mean, it's very readily available, and 8 to 10 years old at this point, 101 proof, $20 to $25 a bottle. If you get a handle, it's like 35 to 40. So
I'm going to follow you only because I pretty much have the same answer. Wild Turkey 101, I think that will pretty much always, I'll have a bottle of that. But my secondary would probably actually be the regular Larceny. I mean, at like 21, if you on a good day of most of $25 a bottle, that's also really, really worth it.
I would go Elijah Craig instead of Larceny personally.
I would agree.
Yeah, I think
I'm all out of regular Larceny. Otherwise, I would go do a quick little. I've never compared the two side by side, so I never really thought too much about it.
Well, I'm doing this episode remote, so I can't do that myself. But that would be interesting.
Sam, what do you say?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you say.
Yeah,
I love you.
That's exactly what I say. So I'm not the biggest Wild Turkey 101 fan. I think it's fine. But go to.
Come on. Agree with me.
What did you say?
I haven't said anything yet, but if you say it, the chat has already said.
What, are you going to say Bookers? Are you going to say Bookers? But that's so expensive. But
that's the only reason I didn't pick Bookers, because even though I haven't reviewed Bookers for a while, I still have a hard love for Bookers.
So I would have to go with 101 and or Evan Williams Bottled and Bond.
Oh, Sam Seltzer. Yeah, I'd probably go with Seltzer.
See, there is no.
Guys. I am basic bitch as they come. So bring
Pumpkin
on
spice seltzer.
But like,
there's only one in Aaron.
Yeah,
Steve,
I corrected myself about halfway through that sentence because it was. I wanted to say something very different.
Bland's Gold is also my go-to.
That's also a good one, but there is no better than Booker's.
Here's a different question. Similar but different question. If you had to pick a bourbon, and let's say something, it could be any price, but obviously some of them are hard to get your hands on. Let's not go crazy, like no, Pappies or something, like something that you could buy for under $100, but even if you can't normally get it, like Blanton's, like that's hard to get, but if that's your favorite, then that would count.
Oh, probably Weller Antique. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can get it okay up here only because of Ohio, but it's still not like super easy to get.
Yeah,
I think I have to go Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
I was going to pick the same. Yeah.
I mean, it is. And I know that last year was not the best outing for Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, but at the same time, it wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I think that it is one of the most consistently pleasing bourbons on the market. So I think Elijah Craig Barrel Proof for sure.
As long as it's not the A120.
Nope. Disagree with you, Aaron. Disagree with you.
I love you.
Did you say you do or don't like it, Aaron?
I hate it.
Okay.
Oh.
I just drank it with Chad Hawley last night, and I literally had to chase it with a Booker's.
Yeah.
Hey, I got this question up from Jeffrey Wack. Different slant on the question. What bottle do you currently avoid drinking because you only drink it on special occasions? World is ending, time to chug it.
I have an awesome answer for this. If you don't mind,
for it.
First.
No, go for it.
All right. So now I will say I'm actually out of it because I didn't avoid it one too many times. But the Ardbeg Corey Vrecken that was the bottle that I purposefully didn't drink unless I really, really felt like I deserved it.
Bill, that sounds fucking disgusting. Ardbeg.
I already know my answer.
Go for it.
Al Young 50th.
Oh,
I haven't tried that.
Wow.
I don't know anything about it.
That would be it. The 50th anniversary of Al Young.
Al Young 50th. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Harry knows.
Right, and didn't he die? He died, right?
Have I had that? Yes, he did. Did I have that?
I don't know.
See, Kyle's got bottles that like appear out of nowhere. He tastes and he's like, "Oh, I'd like da 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 da," and I'm like, I don't think I've had that.
Oh, I did also like the Old Forester birthday bourbon from this year. It's pretty fucking good too.
Is it bananas? I don't think I've had that.
Perry, what did you say?
What was that bottle? Hold on.
So I have one bottle that I am holding for special occasions. And that is it was dumped on my anniversary.
That's adorable.
Yeah, and I have not cracked it yet. It's a Blanton's straight from the barrel. I've been holding on to it since November, December, something like that. But it's going to be hard for me to drink that not on my anniversary, and especially, with Lucy too.
Yeah.
Does
she like whiskey?
She does not. She's not a big whiskey person.
Girl, have her talk to me. We can get her on the wagon. That's how we started.
So it's really funny. She looked at me a couple of months ago and she goes, I think I like Scotch more than I do bourbon.
That's funny.
And
That's awesome.
I about died.
She should start. This is my Scotch podcast.
Yeah, sure. I don't know how I accidentally got that comment up.
What's one whiskey that this is totally off topic. One whiskey that I have had somewhat recently that I just can't get over when I think back on it was the Parker's Heritage. It was the orange Curacao barrel finished bourbon. Oh my God.
I really like that bourbon.
Did any of you try that? It sounds like you did.
No, I have. I had it actually for free at a bourbon bar.
Okay. Yeah, same. It was at some dude's shed.
Yeah, he took me out to the back farm, and
that's what he's offering. Then maybe I am too.
We just hung out, and we smoke from the same crack pipe. But
well, so it's funny. There's a liquor store I go to near me that does these every Wednesday. They do Whiskey Wednesday, and they bring in ambassadors from all different brands, and they go over whatever they're doing. But then after the Whiskey Wednesday thing, everybody goes back to this guy's house, and his collection, I would say it's close. I'd say it's about 3/4 of what like the oh my God, the Whiskey Tribe there, like Rex and Daniel have. He's just got everything, and he's cool with you trying anything that you want. He doesn't have any locked anything. He's just more of a like don't be a dick kind of thing. So he said to me, he's like, "Hey, have you ever tried this Parker's Heritage Orange Curacao thing?" Yeah. I was like, "Oh my God, I didn't think that actually. I thought there were only like 100 or a couple hundred bottles of that. Like there weren't many because I know it was for a charity thing, right? Sure. I don't know how many bottles there really were, but I know it was for a charity, so it was limited." And I tried that, and oh man, was that good! Like they should do that again.
Everybody was saying that it was like high C orange or whatever, but I thought it tasted like an old fashioned, but as a straight bourbon.
Yeah, I mean, I like old fashions. I drink them.
Oh, I love them too.
Yeah, I drink Manhattans more than old fashions, but I do like an old fashioned. Yeah, as long as they're made well. I've found that Manhattans are harder to screw up than an old fashioned, but like I've ordered old fashions at a bar. Only one time did I ever say like, could you try again? And it was clear that they just didn't make them very often. So I told them, I was like, it's supposed to be this and blah, 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 blah. And they made it way better. But
I like car bombs.
I love car bombs.
Not car bombs, sidecars.
Oh, okay. That's different.
Totally different. Yes, I know. I
Totally
fucked that up.
Oh, I like it all.
I was surprised that you were going from car, but I mean, it's Irish Whiskey Month. I'm doing, So
what's in your right arm and what's in your left arm? Sorry,
Perry.
Dead silence. Here we go. Yay. All right. We're 2.5 hours in and we are dead silent. Sunday. Dead silence at the Megadome.
I have a question for the chat.
Okay.
Get things going. So we were just talking about old fashions, Manhattans. I am completely out of sweet vermouth at the moment. And I posed this question to my channel the other day, but like I trust the people that are in this chat probably a little bit more. What sweet vermouth should I be getting? I've only ever had the Gallo really, or I've only bought the Gallo. I've had a bunch of different ones, but I'd like to get kind of like the best sweet vermouth that there is. I don't care if it's like $30, you know, for sweet vermouth, that's expensive, but
I have no answer for this. So as people are responding to your question, I'm going to respond to some questions that people have already posed.
sure.
Or comments rather. Brian Bernicke said Lucy is the best, though. Yes, she is the best. That's my wife, by the way. Chad Holly said I open up pretty much all of my bottles. I have 3 unopened. My answer is 92 Wild Turkey Cheesy Gold Foil 12-year. Trying to save it 3 years for my 30th birthday. Hey, you know what's really hard? Reading after you've had a lot of bourbon.
You're right.
These are hard. They all look different.
And see, me and my nose, like I literally have to touch my nose in order to read.
She's literally right now.
Will. All right, hold on. Will Henderson just asked if I could do the movie trailer voice. All right,
Do it.
Here we go. In a world where bourbon has become unavailable, and the only thing that you have to I can't do it that way.
No, that's okay.
We're losing it a bit.
I love it.
In a world.
The fact that you started, I'm guessing that you are. Crap, I'm gonna forget the comedian's name. Oh crap, what is it? Hold on, I will figure it out.
You're talking about
I think you like he does the Arnold Schwarzenegger with all.
yeah.
Right? Yeah, like little tortilla boy. Yeah.
Oh, those are so hot.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. What is his name? I can't remember.
Oh, Nick Foles asked a very important question. I'm gonna have to repose it here. Here we go. Have you ever had it in New Orleans? Okay, thank you everybody who has listened to the podcast. And
Like all of my hairs stand up on my end. Like just keep talking.
you ever had that bourbon in New Orleans, darling? You ever, you want to drink that rare breed, but it's only so good on the rocks. You know what it needs to be in.
It
needs to be in
kind of
New
stop
Orleans.
laughing, but
You look like you're about to fall
so
asleep.
true.
Yeah,
Who
he's passing
Who
out.
does? Me? I look I'm about to fall asleep. Let me tell you something.
I need to start on my volume. I can't hear you.
You ever
You can't laugh. You can't laugh.
Come on, now,
Yeah.
you got it.
You got this.
You ever had Ambien? Oh, my voice cracked.
Bye, Steve A. He's got to go night.
Oh,
Yeah.
Steve.
Good night, Steve.
Hot. That's hot.
I told you.
You
that.
ever
That is
you
kind
ever
of
had? Y'all gonna keep interrupting me, or am I gonna actually get this line out?
Go for it.
Y'all ever had Ambien in New Orleans? Glad that was worth the wait. All right. Good night, everybody.
It was amazing.
Oh, wow. We are 2.5 hours in on the longest stream that has ever occurred on this channel.
Pablo Francisco. That was
So
his name.
everyone in the
Pablo
chat needs to go subscribe.
Please, yes. Yeah. One more time. I think this is going to be the last time that I mention it before we wrap things up. But I do not have super chats as of yet because I have not reached 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. But if you would like to do a super chat, my PayPal link is in the description below. So feel free to do that. We will answer your question, respond to your comment, whatever. So yeah, PayPal is a great way to connect with us.
Also, put
yes.
a link into your actual podcast.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they can subscribe.
Yeah,
For
please
sure.
like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification. New episodes come out every single Wednesday.
Hey, let me ask you this, because I don't use iTunes, and I know podcasting is like big on iTunes, right?
yes,
But if I were to, like, I subscribe to you on like Google Play, does that help you out at all, or do I need to go get?
yeah,
iTunes?
no, absolutely, it does. I mean, I see all of the downloads across the across the board on my hosting and hosting website.
Okay, awesome.
So it's not just iTunes that matters. I mean, everybody who is listening to the show, not just in the United States, but across the globe, as we might say.
So you basically see a aggregate number of downloads.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But I can break it down and see like which state downloads the most. I can see which country downloads the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And-
I would love to talk
And
to you.
Perry put this together.
Sure.
Like, I absolutely have to give you mad props. We didn't have NOLA today. I was pissed as hell. I don't know.
A lot of people were.
Yeah, and you created a NOLA virtual.
Virtual NOLA.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
just
it was a
sad
true
that
virtual NOLA.
I'm sad that Chad and Sarah couldn't have done a class like they had planned on doing.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I'm really, really happy that everybody was able to hop on for this crazy marathon of live streams today, and I am so thankful that not just everybody was here to hang out and listen to and watch all of these live streams, but the fact that you guys said yes to doing a live stream kind of spur of the moment. I know that we had talked about it a couple of days ago, but this morning I did shoot a message out where I was like, hey, let's make this happen. And sure enough, we all did. So I appreciate you guys so
Cheers.
much.
I will continue to drink as long as I am literally vertical. So,
Cheers, Perry.
cheers,
Don't
Perry.
drink horizontally. Don't drink horizontally.
No, we don't do that.
Jeffrey Wack asked, where is the after party? On Instagram, I guess.
No.
I mean, I'll put up the stream.
You have to be a part of the know-how.
Yeah. I don't know if I can survive an after party. I mean, I got to take care of this guy's dog.
Tell you
So,
what,
Go ahead, subscribe to Perry, and you might be able to have an answer.
yeah, no kidding.
I'm gonna go start a stream on my channel.
Yeah.
I'll send out a invite link to the same Instagram thing, and then if anybody wants to join, go for it.
Yeah, I am I'm getting to the point where I'm pretty tapped out. So
You've gone.
it's been, a solid 11 hours of hanging out and talking and content and everything. So I just want to say thank you all legitimately from the bottom of my heart. I did this because I wanted to make a very droll Saturday special for those of us who were in this community, and it turned into something that I don't even know if I can replicate it at this point.
Yes, you can. We got the coronavirus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, sure, but
every Saturday between now and the end of coronavirus.
From now until they close
but you guys are amazing. Thank you all so much for hanging out all day long, for creating content for people to listen to and watch and hang out and communicate with each other. I know that coronavirus is not something that we expected, but it is something that we now have to deal with. And we're going to keep drinking bourbon and hanging out with you guys as much as we possibly can. I can't believe that this has been going for 2.5 hours. Holy
Hell
freaking
yeah. Let's do
I am amazed by that.
Any day of the week, Perry. You got this. I love
Absolutely.
you. I will drink shot for shot any day of the week.
I know you are a trooper, Aaron.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
no
Damn
kidding.
it, too. We took over your channel. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
Don't play.
It's just he sent another super chat. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate you,
Jim!
buddy.
It's T-Zac, and I hate you. I
Ty-Sac.
love you. Ty-Sac.
Ty-Sac.
T-Zac. I don't give a fuck.
Isaac.
I hate you.
Ty-Sac. Like tight sack without the extra T.
Damn. My friend. Shauna, I love you. all y'all, thank you for tuning into Perry's. You really do need to subscribe to Perry because he is absolutely amazing.
He's the shit.
He is.
Ugh.
He has made it so that we have had a NOLA Bourbon Festival via, help me out.
YouTube.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm posting. I've been drinking
That thing.
literally for now 3 hours and a half live.
And
3.5 hours.
honestly, that was kind of the
Cheers. There's
was-
the bourbon. Jim,
That-
it's right there.
that was kind of the point, just to get everybody to come together and hang out for a day. I know that it's not the same as being able to, be together person to person, but my goodness, we can all drink bourbon and we can all have a good time together. And
Absolutely.
this community is built not just on person to person interaction, but it is built on the fact that we all can come together and support each other in times of need. So I love you guys so much. Thank you all. This is proof that we can do this more. I think.
And
For sure.
I really think while someone said that you could sing the Corona 919 to help me out. Oh, good job.
Poor Kyle.
There's a song, and we sang it on
Come
our
on,
live.
Eileen.
Thank you. Come on.
COVID-19. Oh, yeah.
COVID. I like that.
So there you go. Thank you, Perry.
In the
I knew I had. Thank you. I knew someone would help me out. So go ahead. I really, Perry, make this happen. We need to do this every Saturday from now until.
You're promising a lot.
If we're all quarantined, we will definitely do this more often.
I'm pushing it on to Perry.
Oh, great.
You make it happen. I absolutely love you.
I love you guys too. That's all I've got to say. If you are not yet a patron of the show, you can head to patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast. If you want to send some after show super chats, the link is in the description below. You can also use my email, peerit78@gmail.com. I appreciate you guys so much. Sam, Aaron, Kyle, Bill, you guys are great. Appreciate you guys. Everybody who did live streams today, you can check it all out rather. I have I have a playlist for everything that went on today on my channel.
Cool.
So you can watch every single live stream all in one place. That's it. I'm getting out of here. I need to go take care of this dog and probably go to bed sooner rather than later. Bill, I will try to hop on your stream at some point. I love you guys. Thank you all so much. We'll
Thank you, Perry.
We'll beat this thing together. Yay.
For those of you in the chat, the stream is up. Just come fly right over there. And
Absolutely.
anybody here who wants to join, by all means. So.
Yeah. All right. That's it for me. Thank you guys. See you very soon. Listen to the podcast. Subscribe, like, love, whatever.
Big heart. Love you, Perry.
Cheers.
Big ol' heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.